Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, a.k.a. Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope you had a great day overall, man. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk. We're going to be speaking about Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez finally being confirmed for January 31st out in NYC. We're definitely going to talk about that and what our thoughts are going into the fight. We're going to talk about Jermall Charlo. Warning, Boots Ennis is all wrong for his twin brother, Jermall Charlo. Definitely going to speak about that. Then we're going to be speaking about Teofimo Lopez predicting the knockout against Shakur Stevenson January 31st. Then, of course, we're going to get into some open boxing topics. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into that, if y'all could please hit the like button on the win, that'd be very much appreciated. Shout out to the nation in the mob. We on the road to 4K. We well into the 3,200 mark. About to hit that 3,300 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation in the mob for making this possible. What's going on, y'all? We got some great news finally, right? Finally, we was able to get this announcement with Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. And I was under the assumption that this fight was already done behind the scenes. We were just waiting to make an announcement. And I guess they decided to wait until December 1st in order to put this out here. That was the first thing I had came across when waking up this morning. And, that's great news. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez has been, unreliable, recently in terms of trying to make good fights happen, always pulling out for some reason. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know Teofimo Lopez to pull out of fights after fights are announced. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be a little bit optimistic moving forward that this fight is something that's definitely going to be solidified and will be, something that we'll be looking forward to seeing early 2026. You feel what I'm saying? What up? I see a bunch of comments in the building. Shout out to the boy, The Stranger. He said, T.O. can't cut off a ring. I see IQ winning over athleticism in this bout. That's a great take to, bring into this fight. You know what I mean? We definitely going to speak about that. Marissa in the building. What up, Marissa? If you still here, Jermall Charlo is fighting on the Shakur versus T.O. undercard. Is that the card that he said he was going to fight on? If so, then look, man, Jermall Charlo being added to any card is just going to make it even more lit, especially if it's, Caleb Plant that he's fighting. You know what I mean? Jermall Charlo versus Caleb Plant on that undercard will be absolutely insane. I would love to see that. Bad Boom Balloon, what up? He says setting the line at minus 9,000. T.O. pulls out. God damn. See, and T.O. can't be mad at anybody but himself for receiving that type of criticism. You know what I'm saying? Unreliable. Yasir Ali, what up? He said thoughts on the fight and who do you want to see on the undercard? That's a great question. We definitely going to speak about that. Marlon, what up? He said great birthday gift. Oh, okay. So your birthday is January 31st? I ain't going to lie. I don't have my Sunday weekend. You know what I mean? Unless things change, I don't know. But as of right now, I don't have my Sunday weekend. So, man, I might have to take that trip up New York. I might have to get those tickets. You know what I mean? I might be in New York, man. So, T.O. Senior, come holler at me. Chris Maldonado, what up? Coffee Plant in the motherfucking building. What up? He said Mark about to go rob somebody. Damn, why I gotta do that, man? It's a little bit cold in here. I'm waiting for it to cool down. So I was just like, let me put my hoodie on real quick. God damn. Look at you profiling me, white man. The white man profiling me yet again. It's crazy. Coffee said, don't believe till they walk out. Listen, I get it. I get it, brother. When the last time Maul headlined? It's a great question. He probably ain't headlined since before the Jose Benavidez fight. Definitely ain't been since he was at 160. For real. Probably his last fight at 160, the last time he headlined. Marissa following through, coming through in the clutch. What's going on, sis? She said it's been a long time, Coffee Plant, for sure. For sure. I hope everybody's doing well. Shout out to the 12 people that's in the building. Let me go ahead and turn this on subscriber-only mode because we definitely going to get into some great talks. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead because I feel like if you ain't sub to the channel, why would we really care about what you got to say? Why would we care about what you want to talk about? Why would we care about your opinion? So y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. And let's get into these great conversations. David versus Boo Boo was the headline. Oh yeah, but that's not. Yeah, exactly. So he didn't headline. My boy Coffee in the building said Core about the dog walking. Damn. Empty the clip. He said, my boy ETC says the Montiel John in 2021 was the last time. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say the Montiel John, because I think that's the last time he did a title defense at 160. And it was actually one of his worst performances, to be honest with you. My boy Anonymous in the building. What up? He said, at least we're finally getting some of these 2026 Rumbles announced. Facts. I think, like I said, I'm going to remain optimistic about the Shakur and Teo announcement because I've never heard of Teo pulling out of a fight. And y'all can inform me if I'm wrong. I never heard of Teo pulling out of a fight once it was announced. You know what I mean? He'd be a little hesitant to sign a dotted line. He do, but I feel like once he signs a dotted line, I don't really think he backtracks from that. So I'm gonna remain optimistic from that angle. But I don't trust Teo at all. Just want to make that clear. You know what I'm saying? No. I did not say Charlo. Charlo ain't headline since he fought Montiel, for real. Jalil, what's going on, Jalil? How you doing? He says it's only right Charlo tries to get his lick back from Plant. That smack was disrespectful. Absolutely. He should have got it then and there. And I seen his interview with, Brian Custer. Shout out to Brian Custer. I would love to bring Brian Custer on the channel. I'm going to have to reach out somehow, some way, and try to get that done. But, it was a great interview done. Sounded more like a conversation than an interview, which lets you know that it was a great interview. Jermall Charlo was talking about some things that he doesn't usually open up about, so you could tell he has some kind of respect for Brian Custer. And he said some crazy shit. You see it in the title. We definitely going to talk about that. But yeah, he should have got his lick back right then and there. But he was mentioning like security being there. But we saw the video, man. You had plenty of opportunity to do something to Caleb, but you didn't. But at least you didn't have to, get into no legal situations or anything like that. Get it back in the ring. Y'all boxers, right? So it's good that Charlo actually wants to fight him. You feel what I mean? So it's dope. I hope he gets that opportunity to beat the dog shit out of Caleb Plant. If he don't, then he just, he ain't got it. He ain't got it to beat that white boy. That's all. And he coming off of a loss. So yeah, you need to go ahead and get it while the getting's good. You feel me? Definitely was great talk. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Ralph. What up, brother? But anyways, let's go ahead and get into these talks, man. We got some great news for the boxing world, man. Finally, about motherfucking time. Ring Magazine puts out the announcement starting off 2026 with a banger. Teofimo Lopez will defend his ring and WBO junior welterweight world titles against Shakur Stevenson on January 31st, 2026, headlining the Ring 6 in New York City, exclusively on DAZN. Man, shout out to DAZN, shout out to Ring Magazine, Turkey Al-Sheikh, shout out to Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, especially for, going to make this fight happen. And you can see the logos right here. So Eddie Hearn was telling the truth. Matchroom Boxing is involved with this promotion. Sella, which I believe is somebody closely associated with Turkey Al-Sheikh and Top Rank, considering Teofimo Lopez is still a top-ranked fighter from what I understand. We got some great promotional companies that's going to be invested into this card. So expect to see Matchroom boxers on the card. Expect to see top-ranked boxers on the card. It's on, it's popping. So it's dope, man. Now, this is a fight that's been talked about for a good amount of time now. And shit, it was overdue for the announcement, for real. For Shakur was all in from the very beginning. Teofimo Lopez, was talking about other opponents and deleting tweets and shit like that. So seemed like he was trying to leave his options open, but I guess the demand got too strong, and he had no choice but to sign that dotted line, because if he's looking for them big figures that he's looking for, if he's looking to get, money that's going to be, life-changing for him, then he has to take these big fights, because Turkey Al-Sheikh done told y'all he don't believe in charities, which I call bullshit, but I think certain fighters get those privileges. But for the most part, Turkey Al-Sheikh is pretty stern on who he wants you to fight if you want to get to this bag. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Yasir Ali asks a great question. He said, where's the venue? They didn't announce a venue. They just announced a location. So there are a few different spots in New York that they can make this fight happen. They did it in that, they did the Edgar Berlanga and Hamza Shiraz fight in that tennis stadium. I forgot what that place is called. For anybody that could look that up for me, that would be very much appreciated. Obviously, it's Madison Square Garden, which is, one of the most well-known, arenas in the world. You know what I mean? A lot of iconic shit has happened in Madison Square Garden. You got the Barclays in Brooklyn. There's a lot of different places that this could take place. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, there's definitely some options, but I think that they haven't announced it yet because they don't have anything set in stone. But the good thing is we have a date. We have, the two fighters willing to face each other. That is something that's going to be happening next. Mercer said Armstrong Stadium. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Yeah, so this could take place in a few different places. And, Turkey Al-Sheikh, if the motherfucker got enough money to make a boxing event happen in Times Square, trust me, he could book a venue. He could definitely book a venue. And I'm sure somebody's going to look up one of these arenas and check the dates that they have occupied. And maybe January 31st will be occupied at one of those, places. And, that'll give us an idea of where their target location will be. You see what I'm saying? So really, really looking forward to this fight. Now, what do I think about the fight? I think that this is an excellent fight. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that both of these guys are going to have some type. Because I always say when there's a fight of this magnitude, fighters have questions that they need to answer. Teofimo Lopez, since being at 140 pounds, I think he has about, 4 or 5 fights at 140 thus far, which that means, he's acclimated to the division. He's moved up since losing to George Kambosos at 135. A lot of people have questioned his punching power carrying up to 140 pounds. And, you let Teofimo Lopez sell it. He says the reason why he hasn't been able to get knockouts is because these guys have been reluctant to trade with him. They said that he says that they feel his power and they no longer want to engage. Now, can that be a reality? Yes, but there are ways where you can still get the knockout while having these guys in, flight mode or survival mode. Trust me, we just seen Inoue do it. What was that Butler dude? Who was that dude that he got a belt up off of? It was so easy. Who was it, Steve? Who was that kid? Who was that guy that he punched on? Yeah, Butler. That dude, Butler, didn't want to fight at all. He did not want to fight at all. I think what was his name? Paul Butler? Yeah, it was Paul Butler. He was beating the dog shit on Paul Butler until Paul Butler he ain't had no choice but to stand down. You know what I mean? So I think that's Teofimo Lopez really avoiding accountability, as always. Him and Ryan Garcia are pretty similar in that way. But regardless, no, Steve Claggett was not in survival mode. He was actually taking a lot of chances. And Teo, he hurt him late in the fight, but that was due to accumulation. Teo had threw so many punches that he had no choice but to break Steve Claggett down. But Steve was looking for it. He was looking for the smoke. So that's a great point, bro. But yeah, man. Teofimo Lopez, you could say that his power hasn't really translated to 140 pounds. And, damn near half of the performances that he's had at 140, have been, in my opinion, subpar, mediocre, exposing a lot of flaws, controversial. You know what I'm saying? We can't just sit here and ignore, the Jermaine Ortiz fight. We just can't sit here and ignore the Jermaine Ortiz fight. We can't sit here and ignore the Sandor Martin fight. Guys who are both, has some athleticism, got some craftiness to him in terms of skill set, boxing ability, mobility. Teofimo Lopez had a lot of trouble keeping up with these guys, cutting off the ring, establishing his offense. We seen this man abandon his jab, get frustrated, lunge into punches, get knocked down, get outboxed, get embarrassed in front of his people, and somehow, some way get gift decisions, controversial, endings both of those fights had, man. So that's been a thing that people have said has been a kryptonite to Teofimo Lopez, especially since moving up in weight. Teofimo Lopez is a natural counterpuncher in my opinion. Somebody who, has some flashiness to him, the fast twitch muscles, the athleticism, you know, he has a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? I do think Teofimo Lopez, I think he gets a bit hung up on his athleticism, his quickness, and and things of that nature. So I don't really think he really, and I'm not saying that he doesn't have fundamentals, but I think that he puts them, that's not a tool that he really likes to bring out, most of the time. You know what I mean? Like I said, he's somebody who likes to plant his feet. He likes to punch him. He likes to time you while you're coming in. You know what I mean? Counter you when you try to get some offense off on him. So he likes to punch in between your punches as well. We've seen it with Mason Menard. We've seen him do it with Arnold Barbosa. We've seen him do it with Vasyl Lomachenko. That's just who, and Richard Comey, when he knocked Richard Comey out, that was a matter of timing. You know what I mean? He timed Richard Comey. He's seen an opening, and he waited for Richard Comey to throw his punches so he could, beat him to the punch. You know what I mean? That's just something that counter punchers do. You see what I'm saying? So Teofimo Lopez definitely has that in his bag, but this is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough style for, Teofimo Lopez, because Shakur Stevenson has shown in the past that he can box. He can use his feet for 12 rounds. He can be relatively hard to hit. He does have the IQ within himself, and he could really bring this into the fight and really frustrate Teofimo Lopez. And one thing about Teofimo Lopez is I really question his psyche, especially, post Lomachenko victory, because I don't know exactly what he's been going through, but he's had some mental lapses where he pretty much abandons his game plan. He gets frustrated and, he just throws shit to the wind. Like when shit hit the fan, he completely abandons what makes him successful in the fight. And, he makes things more difficult than he needs to. And that frustration, that lack of focus, that's something that could really hurt him with a Shakur Stevenson, because we know for sure that Shakur Stevenson, he's not going to have a performance like he did, against William Cepeda. You know what I'm saying? I think that Shakur Stevenson is going to go into this fight thinking that he has to win by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? So my girl, the little sis Marissa did a little bit of research. She said the Barclays is booked. So, all right. So based off of that, did they say exactly what event will be occupied there at January 31st, Marissa? Let me know. You said the Madison Square Garden is available on the 31st of January. Okay, so the Knicks not playing or anything like that. That's good to know. So Madison Square Garden is looking like an option at this point in time. We got the nation doing research while I'm out here talking this boxing with you. Who subs do that? And I got the best subs in the world, man. Shay talking about who's seen Shakur new teeth. I don't really feel like that's something that should be spoken about, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, we seen Clarissa Shields get new teeth and nobody cared about her. And that's a woman. But a man go ahead and get some new teeth and y'all going crazy. Like, why is this a headline? Why do people care about another man fixing his teeth? For what? He's not going to be the first one. He ain't going to be the last one. It's like, all right, Shakur don't got a gap no more. Oh, my God. I'm seeing people coming out with headlines and shit. Oh, man, he got some new teeth, man. Man, look at Shakur teeth, man. That nigga teeth look so nice, man. Oh, my God, man. His face look different, man. Look at that smile. Man, my boy got some pearly white. Bro, y'all niggas sound super gay. Now, Bella Faith saying this is completely justifiable because she is a woman. She said, my man. That's how you feeling, Bella? You like Shakur? That's what's up. See, she could get away with that because she's a woman. Y'all be grown-ass men with jobs and kids and families. And, man, look at that, man. Look at that boy teeth, man. Oh, my God. That boy gorgeous. It's like, nigga, it's not that serious, bro. Let that man do what he do. That's how he want to spend his money. Cool. I thought we was talking boxing. Not, you know what I mean? Go talk to a motherfucking orthodontist. Go ahead and open your YouTube channel to talk about niggas' teeth. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit over here. That nigga go ahead and get them XL Jones. He could go ahead and get the 2XL and get whatever teeth you want, brother. You know what I mean? Like niggas already talking about Tank braids and you know what I mean, his tattoos and his outfits now and his little purses and shit. Now niggas want to talk about niggas' teeth getting done. That's cool, bro. Ain't nothing that I really care to talk about though. You feel me? But to resume the boxing talk for this fight right here, I think that Shakur Stevenson, I think his mindset going into this fight is going to be win by any means necessary. I think that he already got that, Ironic, not to be funny or anything like that, but I think he got that monkey off his back. You feel what I mean? I know it's ironic because, he's facing Teofimo Lopez, the racist, who's called black fighters monkeys in the past. But like what I'm saying is I think he got that shit off his chest. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being known, I think right now he's like, I already showed y'all that I could step, I can make fights exciting. I ain't about to be doing this again. And I think he's even said in the past that, man, I'm not doing that type of fight again. I ain't like how the way I felt after the fight, and shit like that. So I think Shakur Stevenson going to be back on that mode where he's going to be hitting and not getting hit. And if he has to use his feet, I think Shakur Stevenson, he's going to look at the situation like, all right, you know what I mean? Like if I could plant my feet and make him miss, then it is what it is. But if it's going to be hard for me to defend myself while planting my feet, then I'm going to go ahead and use my legs, because one thing I've said about Shakur Stevenson that I still believe to this day is that he's a defensive genius, meaning that he pretty much mastered just about every way that you could defend yourself in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like in that Williams Cepeda fight, he showed you like 3 forms of defense and did it masterfully in that one sequence. In that one fight, that man showed you that he could make you miss while standing in front of you. You know what I mean? He can make you miss while using his feet, his side-to-side movement. He can make you miss off of the shoulder roll. And, man, Shakur is about as defensively sound as can be. He's going to go down as one of the greatest defensive fighters of all time. For sure. Now, where you place him, that's a different discussion. But I think Shakur Stevenson is going to go down as like a defensive genius. I think when, fighters are training their fighters and they want to have them study defensive fighters, Shakur Stevenson going to be at the top of the list. That's why I think Shakur Stevenson is going to go down at the end of the day when it's all said and done. And I think Teofimo Lopez is going to get very frustrated. And if you're Shakur Stevenson, your main objective should be to get Teofimo Lopez frustrated. You know what I mean? He's very weak from a mental aspect, in my opinion. He rarely pack him, please. Pack him, please. Get him up out of here. Shout out to Anonymous for packing him up. Easy work. We're not about to be doing that in here. Oh, no. Shout out to my boy G Tatted Up Philly with the $2 super chat. He says, just showing support. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much for contributing to the channel. Shout out to Philly for showing love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Anonymous, I seen it. Yeah, I seen you did a salute. Things happen. It is what it is. Shout out to my boy G Tatted Up Philly. Salute to the brother. But anyways, let me see. Blunt Sports said, you going to the fight? Yes, I am. That's the plan as of right now. I'll let y'all know if anything changes. But I don't have my son that weekend, assuming that my schedule stays the same. And, man, it's going to be lit. I'm definitely going to be making my way to New York, man. I'm going to link up with Ray. Shout out to Ray. Slime said he going. And I might bring a fighter of mine with me. So we'll see. We'll see. But I don't know if I'm going to stay in New York that night and then leave in the morning, or I'm going to just go straight home after that. But it's going to be, man, I'm going to get home late as shit if I leave that same night. So I might just get an Airbnb in New York for like a night and just call it. You know what I mean? But I'm excited. Definitely excited for the fight. But like I said, if I'm Shakur Stevenson, my main objective is to frustrate Teofimo Lopez. Once you're getting frustrated, that's when he's going to start getting desperate, lunging in with shots. And then that's when Shakur Stevenson could just pick him apart. You know what I mean? With the counter punching, the counter punching is definitely going to be doing some damage to Teo. And one thing about Teo, his face doesn't hold up the damage too well. You know what I'm saying? Like his face breaks up relatively easy. So I could really see Shakur Stevenson really doing like tattooing, Teofimo. I think Teo gonna be, he gonna come out trying to box at first. I heard a little bit of his interview on Inside the Ring, and he was saying how he was gonna establish respect off of the rip, which means he's probably gonna let his hands go off of the rip, try to hit Shakur with something, or he said fighting at a certain pace. So I think that in Teofimo Lopez's mind that Shakur Stevenson, is a slow paced type of fighter, and he likes to work in spurts, and maybe he's thinking like, you know what, I'm gonna just put a full court press on him, just let my hands go, work, because we know Teofimo Lopez is capable of doing so. He could move, he could throw a lot of punches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the trolls is definitely in the building today. but we just gonna keep packing him and keep talking this boxing. You heard? But we know Teofimo Lopez is capable of letting his hands go consistently throughout 12 rounds. But can you move? That it's that type of shit is cool when you throwing punches at a Steve Claggett who's available to get hit. But can Teofimo Lopez let his hands go consistently with a defensive genius? Where he, the more he'll throw punches, the more likely he'll miss. And that could be very discouraging for a fighter. I know that off of firsthand experience, where you're letting your hands go and nothing you do seem to really touch these guys. It's going to be very interesting to see how Teofimo Lopez maintains his composure throughout the fight. And I've seen that from the very rip that Shakur Stevenson is the favorite going into the fight. And I can tell you exactly why. Because those odds makers, or whatever you want to call them, they've seen Teofimo Lopez's previous fights with outboxers, with smart, slick boxers. And he's had trouble with each and every one of them, where you could make a case that Jermaine Ortiz or Sandor Martin even beat Teofimo Lopez. So, all right, he in there with a defensive genius who has the ability to box as well. You know what I mean? Who could counter very sharp as well. So they probably looking at it like, oh, Teofimo Lopez is going to have a lot of trouble with this. He might get outboxed. Therefore, we're going to make Shakur Stevenson the favorite. Now, that may change drastically as the fight goes on. Because remember, they had Brian Norman like the significant favorite going into the Devin Haney fight. Then by the time they weighed in, the odds was even. These things could change. You feel what I'm saying? But as of right now, Shakur Stevenson is like a 3-1 favorite going into this fight. So, man, for my Teofimo Lopez believers out here, I will understand it because, thus far, each time Teo has stepped up, he's done a relatively great job outside of the Kambosos fight. He might have not looked at it as like a step up, but, fights where like, the odds were at an all-time high, like the Josh Kelly, the Kome, the Loma fight. He's held his own. And he's actually dominated those fights. The Loma one got competitive at the end, but he won clearly, in my opinion. That's what I'm trying to say. So he's done well, in these, higher magnitude type of fights. So we'll see. Teo seems confident. I mean, that's how he's portraying it on interviews and shit. So we'll see. My boy Chris Maldonado said odds change by the minute. Yeah, I hear that, brother. That's what I'm saying. So as of right now, I think they got Shakur is the favorite, but I feel like that'll change. I think the odds will be even closer, in the fight. When we're at the end of January, fight week, it might change a lot different. G tatted up Philly. What's going on? Wait, hold on. Let me address Bella's comment first. He says, will Teo be shocked by Core's power? I don't know. I feel like Teofimo Lopez has shown, a great chin, pause, in previous fights. I've seen him stand up to some big shots, get knocked down, get right back up. So I never really seen Teo dazed in the ring or hurt in the ring, like really bad. I seen Barbosa flashing. I seen Barbosa catching with a good shot that you could tell, got his attention. But I don't know if Shakur Stevenson is going to be the one to hurt Teo. It's possible. It's possible. But I don't think Shakur should necessarily be worried about shocking Teo with his power. You know what I mean? I just think that Shakur needs to outland Teo. I think he needs to outbox Teo. I think he needs to frustrate Teo. Get him out of a calm mind frame. Once Teo gets frustrated and he starts going for broke and just making those crazy mistakes where he's lunging in and creating all these, opportunities offensively for Shakur, Shakur is going to have him right where he wants him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Teo's face doesn't hold up well to clean punches. It's like this motherfucker's skin is made out of like tissue paper. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. So that could definitely play an effect in the fight as well. G tatted up said the big fight between the two best pure boxers of this era is Shakur and Devin, but I strongly believe Shakur will get a unanimous or majority decision, but either way, I believe he's victorious. I agree, brother. I agree. 88 Sports Talk, what up, brother? Ree, what's going on? The Shakur Stevenson fanatic Ree is in the building. He said, boy, bruises up easy. Facts. Steve Claggett had his face on motherfucking dubs out here. I remember that shit. Oh, and I know Shakur don't probably hit as hard as Steve Claggett, but when you a sharp puncher like Shakur, you could swell some shit up. You know what I mean? especially if you got Teofimo Lopez's nose and shit. You know, his nose gets swole real easy. I don't know. He has very sensitive skin, in my opinion. But this is a great fight, man. This is a great fight. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Teofimo Lopez's way to victory is. I just don't see Teo playing chess with Shakur. I just don't see that happening. I don't think, you know, Teofimo Lopez has great athleticism. He has great timing, very sharp counterpuncher. He got quick hands. You know, he's quick overall. You know what I mean? Reflexes and all that. He get a little flashy in there and things of that nature. But, you know, who's the better athlete? I guess you could say Teofimo is the better athlete. You know, who's quicker? Teo may be quicker. You know, hand speed, it may be Teofimo, but when we're talking about ring IQ, you know what I'm saying? That's Shakur Stevenson. Defense, you talking Shakur Stevenson. Like, you know, ring generalship. And like that's Shakur. It's like Shakur, like Teo has like the better physical capabilities, but when it comes to, you know, overall intelligence and skill set, you know what I'm saying? Like Shakur has that. So this is gonna come down. This is like basically like athlete versus like fucking scholar. It's like an athlete versus a scholar. That's what this is how I look at it. Nah, I think Teo has faster hands than Shakur. Shakur has some underrated hand speed, but I do think that Teo is quicker. Like, you know, quickness is in the mind, speed is in the body. You feel what I'm saying? I think Teo is, you know, the more explosive fighter. Yeah, he has those type of qualities. But when we're talking about intelligence, like boxing brain, I think Shakur Stevenson is superior to Teofimo Lopez. And like I said, even though, you know, Teofimo Lopez has these gifts from a physical aspect, he really, really doesn't seem to match it from a mental aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, his inability to cut off the ring, you know, that's a lack of IQ. You know what I mean? That's a lack of understanding as like a come forward fighter. And, you know, when you look at Teofimo Lopez, he thrives with guys who come forward. You know, he likes to play on his feet and, make these guys pay while he makes them miss and shit like that. He's a natural counterpuncher, so he doesn't really like to look for his food. He likes for his food to come to him. You see what I mean? So Teofimo Lopez coming forward, he has trouble with guys who, you know, have footwork, who have that lateral movement. And I think that's going to be very telling in this fight. If I'm Teofimo Lopez, man, I'm definitely working on my ability in cutting off the ring. I am. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, continue going into this, you know, Teofimo Lopez's, you know, mentality, not matching his physical abilities. Shakur Stevenson is a very confident individual, you know, inside and outside of the ring. Like, he genuinely believes that no fighter could beat him. Right? Teofimo Lopez has shown vulnerabilities and insecurity inside and outside of the ring. Like, I'm not going to sit here and ever forget no words that he said after the Sandor Martin fight. You know what I'm saying? Do I still got it? Like, that wasn't him acting. That was like a genuine question that he said out loud because he knew that there was a possibility that he may have lost that fight. You know, him crying after the Jermaine Ortiz fight, that wasn't tears of joy. Those was tears of like fear, uncertainty, you know, desperateness. Like that's what that was. That was insecurity at its finest. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be like, I think that Shakur Stevenson's overall intelligence as a boxer, and you could throw ring IQ and ring generalship, all of that plays into the same thing. They all go hand in hand. You know, his mental fortitude, he has a significant advantage over Teofimo Lopez. You feel what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez has some great physical qualities, but his mind always seems to hinder how great he could possibly be. And I think his lack of knowledge in his corner as well isn't going to help him either. Like, if Teo Sr. is going to be the one guiding his corner, I don't know how well that's going to go. Like, when when we're talking about camps, like coaching and stuff like that, Wally Moses has done some great things in the amateurs. He's done some great things in the professionals. You know what I mean? He got a 3-division world champion. He got one of the top prospects in boxing, Zaquin Moses and his stable as well. From an amateur aspect, this motherfucker took a fighter from scratch and made him a full-fledged Olympian, a silver medalist. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this dude, Wally Moses, is a superior trainer to T.O. Sr., just based off of accolades alone. On top of that, Shakur Stevenson consistently trains with one of the best boxers in the world. Terrence Crawford, not only boxing with him, sparring with him. So how much sharper work are you going to get than that? Terrence Crawford, who's the number one fighter pound for pound on Mazuma TV's pound for pound list, the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, was coming off one of the biggest victories in the last decade or two. He's getting that type of work. He's getting that type of mentorship. When you have that on your side, what is there to doubt? What is there to doubt? When Teofimo Lopez is filled with doubt, Shakur doesn't seem to have a single one in the world. So I think going into this fight, I really feel like Shakur Stevenson has the mental edge going into this fight. I do think that he's the superior fighter in terms of skill set, mental fortitude, and all that good stuff. Teofimo Lopez has some great qualities as well. And one thing about Teo is he has rose to the occasion in fights. He has rose to the occasion in fights. So he has that on his side. And he may be more experienced than Shakur Stevenson at high-level fights. You know what I mean? That Josh Taylor fight, that was a high-level fight. Him facing, a prime Vasily Lomachenko, that's a high-level fight. Shakur Stevenson has been ducked. So I'm not going to shit on him for not being in these fights. But at the end of the day, he hasn't had those high-level fights like Teo has thus far in his career. Shakur Stevenson has some great quality wins, but he hasn't had those type of wins in terms of names. You feel what I'm saying? So, great fight. You know what I mean? Teo, does he have a chance? Absolutely. Am I favoring Shakur? Absolutely. But, you know what I mean? More things will come out soon. You know what I mean? Shakur Stevenson is somebody who makes 135 relatively easily. I can imagine that he'll probably be walking around at 140 the whole fucking camp. So he'll just be focusing on game plan, skills. You know what I mean? Teo, he's been very in shape, especially since the Arnold Barbosa fight. He always fights. He's been keeping his weight low as well. So I'm expecting to see two in shape, on weight, fighters locked in, ready to go. And I think Teofimo Lopez knows that that this fight means a lot for him. Now, who has more to lose going into this fight? Because I seen Max Kellerman talking about it, and they were all pretty much in agreement that, Shakur Stevenson has more to lose going into this fight. And I'm inclined to disagree, man. I genuinely disagree. And I'm going to tell y'all why. First of all, this is Teofimo Lopez's title being on the line. He's the Ring Magazine champion at 140 pounds. He's the WBO 140-pound champion. And he's also the lineal champion at 140 pounds. Now, a lot of people, my boy Slime, didn't know what a lineal champion meant initially. But, the lineal title, I'm gonna give y'all some schooling real quick for those of y'all who don't know, who may be new to boxing. Being a lineal champion is not associated with any sanctioning body. So if you get just because you get this title, that doesn't mean you're lineal champion. Lineal champion literally means that you're the man who beat the man. Although Teofimo Lopez beat Josh Taylor when he had one title, Josh Taylor wasn't defeated at 140. When he was undisputed at one point in time, he had never lost. His belts were taken from him. He never took a loss. Right? So he beat the man. Josh Taylor was the man of the division. He had all 4 belts. He was the man of the division. Teofimo Lopez beat him. He's the lineal champion. So there's literally 3 titles on the line going into this fight that Teofimo Lopez has to defend. He has to defend his lineal championship. He has to defend his WBO title. He has to defend his Ring Magazine title. Right? Teofimo Lopez also has some plans set in store for, he has some plans set up. He's talking about wanting to fight Terrence Crawford. I think that's some bullshit. I don't think that fight ever happens, but regardless, he's telling you what he has lined up. He wants to go to 47. He wants to do some big shit up there. If he loses to Shakur Stevenson, he loses those titles. He already done burnt the shit ton of bridges. So he's going to have to go all the way back down to step one. I feel like if Shakur Stevenson was to come up short, he will be heavily criticized. He will be. They probably take him off the pound for pound list, all that good shit. But guess what? He'll still have a title at 135 that he can defend. He go right back to 35 and still do what he do. And he said that was his intentions anyway. He says that he was going to win this title, become a 4-division champion, vacate the title, and then go back down to 35 and do his thing. So if he loses to Teofimo Lopez, he still has a world title to fall back on. So if we talking about motherfuckers who really got something to lose right now, it's Teofimo Lopez. Look at his situation. He's on bad terms with his promotional company. He's on bad terms with Turki Al-Sheikh. I think Turki Al-Sheikh only gave him another opportunity because he feels like Shakur gonna humble him, bring him back down to earth. I think Turki wants to see Teo lose. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? So I think if y'all feel like Shakur got more to lose, I see a few people in the chat that feels like it. I mean, y'all entitled to y'all opinion, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like Teo doesn't have his career literally on the line, y'all. His career literally on the line. Think about it, y'all. He don't want to face any of the other champions at 140. He's not gonna do that. He don't want them problems. He don't want Antoine trouble. He don't want no motherfucking Subriel fight, which he had an opportunity to take. And especially after this PED shit, he definitely don't want to fight him. And then we looking at the Richardson-Hitchens fight. He don't want to fight Hitchens. He don't even want to fight motherfuckers who have yet to make their debut at 140. He don't even want to fight Keyshawn. So look at that. He's ducking those guys in himself. He's ducking all of them guys in itself. Right? Cool. He burnt every bridge from a business aspect. He doesn't want to fight any of the other champions in his division because he feels like he's one of them ones. Like he don't have to fight them guys. He's the most accomplished fighter under 30. He don't need to do that. He already talking that duck talk as if he accomplished shit like Canelo and them did, which is absolute bullshit. At 47, he don't even want to fight one of the champions there. He don't even want to fight Devin Haney. Who you gonna fight? Brian Norman for no title? Brian Norman don't got a title no more. I don't know. I feel like if Shakur were to lose, he's still going to have some opportunity. He still can defend his WBC title at 35. He can still get some shit popping with Abdullah Mason and, all the other champions that happen, whatever Gervonta Davis going to do with his WBA title, most likely get stripped, vacate, whatever the case is. You know what I mean? He could fight the possible next WBA champion, which is a Floyd Schofield, Lucas Body winner, most likely. Then you got motherfucking who the IBF? You got Andy Cruz, Raymond Mortataya winner that Shakur Stevenson could fall back on. I think if Teo loses, Turkey gonna be like, yeah, like we let you come back, but you gotta fight this killer. All right, we'll let you come back. We'll give you this money, but you gotta fight Devin Haney. Oh, you gotta fight this dude. Like motherfuckers that Teo don't want to fight, and he's gonna have trouble yet again making a fight happen. Do you see how much of a headache that he is? Do you see how much of a headache that he is just to make one fight? Yeah, the public gonna hate on Shakur relentlessly. Yeah, that's what come with being a black fighter. That's what come with being a black fighter, man. Let me take this fucking head off. I keep putting it on and putting it off. That's what come with being a black fighter. It is what it is. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? Black fighters are the best fighters in the world, so of course they're gonna be put on pedestals that nobody else gonna be on. Cool. But like I said, Shakur being the name that he is, he go back down to 35. He gonna get criticized and all that shit, but he'll come back and still be a champion at his lower weight class. And you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Teo, he gonna be assed out. He gonna be assed out. I'm telling you. because nobody gonna want to work with him. The only reason why niggas is willing to work with him is for one, he's a fucking world champion and he has the Ring Magazine belt, and that's what Turki Al-Sheikh owns. He owns the Ring Magazine, so he has to do. Can you imagine Turki Al-Sheikh owning the Ring Magazine and refusing to give a Ring Magazine champion a title, like a opportunity? That wouldn't even make sense. You can't just blackball a motherfucker who has one of your belts. You got to give him opportunity. You feel me? So I don't know, man. If y'all feel like Shakur has more to lose, I understand, but I think I'm not gonna say that Teo has more to lose, but I feel like they both, like, when you really weigh their circumstances, I think they equally have as much to lose. And Teo might actually outweigh Shakur slightly. Because, like I said, at least Shakur has something to bounce back off of. You know what I mean? Y'all cooking up in the chat. Shout out to the 50 people that's in the building. Y'all definitely tapped in, brothers and sisters. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Let me see where the likes is at. 19 likes. Wow. Y'all doing me dirty out here in these streets, cuz. Damn. Man, let me go ahead and get some iced tea. I better have at least 30 likes by the time I come back. Ain't no way. Y'all motherfuckers just be watching. Y'all just be watching the nigga. Don't want to show nobody love. Ain't that some shit? God damn. Ain't that some shit? Let me tap in with these comments because I went on a tangent real quick. Wait, what is going on? What is Lorenzo saying? Oh my God. He said, I bet anything Mazuma Beanie will beat the dog shit out of Southpaw Beanie. That's a quality beanie though. Look like somebody grandma knitted this joint, man. Shout out to American Eagle. Look at that. It ain't no dirty John that just smell like sweat and all that shit. Smell like a dirty nigga scalp. Nah. This nigga tripping. Bella says Cora has more to lose. When black fighters lose, it's different. Teo already has a loss. Yeah, but Bella, you're not taking into consideration. And like I said, you have a fair point. We know that it's way harder for black fighters to bounce back than any other fighters. Because, you know, if you got the complexion for the protection, you could lose and jump right back into a world title shot. I understand that. We're seeing it happen with our very own eyes. What I'm telling you is, look at Teofimo Lopez's. Look at all the damage that he's done in his career. He's bit just about every hand that's tried to feed him. He talked shit about Matchroom when they did the purse bid for, you know, the Camboses and Teo fight. Pretty much said that they set him up to lose. I don't know if y'all remember that, but he did say that. Top Rank, he done been having issues with them. Talking about how they not paying them, and Top Rank just got frustrated to the point where they was like, you know what? Go do whatever the fuck you want. Just bring us back our percentage, nigga. So Top Rank done gave up on him. Turki Al-Sheikh, he disrespected him on social media. And Turki went as far as to say that he'll no longer work with Teo because you disrespected his religion. Now, obviously, Turki has changed his mind on things after a conversation. But one thing I do know is that Turki Al-Sheikh, he doesn't like Teofimo. So I think Turki put him in a situation where he had no choice but to fight a quality fighter. You had no choice but to fight somebody that you don't want to fight. You don't have any options if you want to get paid. I think Turki is setting Teo up to fail so he could go ahead and have no reason to work with him ever again. So if you're Teofimo Lopez and you lose to Shakur Stevenson, where are you going to go? Are you going to go running back to your promoter? Your promoter don't fuck with you. Are you going to go try to sign with somebody else like Eddie Hearn, who's a top promoter in boxing? He don't fuck with you. Are you going to run to Turki Al-Sheikh, who's giving out all these big paydays? He don't fuck with you. So where is he going to go? That's what I'm saying. Teo, you know, Shakur lose, he'll still had a relationship with Eddie Hearn. He'll still had a relationship with Turki Al-Sheikh. He'll still have his WBC title to defend. Unless the WBC strips him. PBC fighters fighting once a year, dog. They fighting once a year, Slime. And motherfuckers gotta fight on pay-per-view to earn a living. No disrespect to PBC. I love they treated me really well when I was doing business with them. I've never been treated as well as PBC has. PBC hospitality to this date is the best hospitality I've ever received that any promoter I've ever done business with in the boxing world. Facts. And if my pop in the chat, he could testify to that. Shout out to Brittany Gooser. Shout out to Tom Brown, TGB. All them. They showed crazy love. Got nothing but love and respect for PBC. I'll never talk bad about them. But just look at their situation. Motherfuckers can't have a consistent schedule. PBC just be like, yo, I'll let y'all know. That's all they tell these fighters, man. We let you know. 6 months goes by, 8 months goes by, 12 months goes by, 18 months goes by. Motherfuckers just running through their calendar. Champ size said the same thing. I mean, it's common knowledge, regardless of who says it. Like, look at they show me a PBC schedule right now. Tio could go to Misfits. Okay, is Misfits going to pay him the money that he wants? And who of quality he's going to fight on Misfits? Is the nigga going to fight Joanne Ingram? Who is he fighting? Has Misfits ever done, have they ever collabed with Turkey Al-Sheikh to make a fight card? Like, how far are they going? Said Tio going to fight KSI? Yeah. And I remember Tio was doing commentary for like Aiden Ross's boxing show. He was talking about boxing a social media content creator. For what? For what? Nigga, you're not there yet, bro. You're not there. Floyd could do that. But Floyd did some historical shit before he got to that. And he's retired. Nigga at the peak of his powers. This nigga in his prime. Talking about fighting social media content creators. For what? Fucking dummy. So, yeah, Shakur may face more criticism if he loses in comparison to Tio. Yes. But who's going to have a harder time bouncing back? In my opinion, I think it's going to be Tio. It ain't like Tio's a draw. It ain't like the nigga sell tickets. He ain't like a Canelo. Nigga don't sell like fucking Inoue does in Japan, or nigga don't even sell like how Boots sells in Philly. Nigga fighting in no small. This nigga fighting in a small room in Madison Square Garden. Ain't even selling out that. Because he done burnt down every fan base he could ever have. He talk shit about black people, talk shit about Puerto Ricans. That was your main fan base, you fucking dummy. Huh? Let y'all tell it. I guess Champ said they treated him well too. Yeah, niggas who really been in the mix, like really done did business with the PBC, and I don't know how. I think Champ side media, so they're gonna treat media well because media is the one that could either paint them in a positive or negative light. Media has a lot of power in how the way companies are viewed and shit like that, especially in boxing. If all the media say that PBC trash, fans are gonna believe that PBC is trash. So I get it, but like I've done business, like we done business, like we brought fighters over there and they fought. Now I mean, we actually had fighters sign with the PBC. I'm talking about beautiful hotels, rooms, great food. Like my dad one time was like, man, I would love some cookies. Like we was just talking about snacks and shit. Cause my dad, like he loved, like me and him, we got a lot in common. Like I always keep cookies in the crib and shit like that. Like we fuck with sugar, with sugary stuff. And my dad got a knock on the hotel room. My dad opened the door, nobody was there, but there was a fucking batch of cookies in it. Just from a conversation he had with somebody at PBC, like that's the type of love that they show. And they paid very well, especially during the pandemic. He said they were the first ones to open the door for him media-wise. That's beautiful. Shout out to PBC for that. Shout out to Al Heyman, one of the greatest businessmen that ever walked the face of this earth. Bella, it's not really a agree to disagree thing. I understand what y'all are saying. But I feel like y'all will understand more after T.O. lose. How about that? Because I think T.O. will really lose. Reese says, why you keep calling me that? Nigga, don't link with me when we go to New York, bro. I'm going to beat you tall ass the fuck up. You said, where would you put either fighter on the pound-for-pound list after the fight? If Shakur wins? Where's T.O. at now? Where's Shakur at now? Because I don't even think T.O.'s on the pound-for-pound list. But let's say T.O. beat Shakur. He fuck around and motherfucker might hit that mid pound-for-pound list, like the middle of that. Of course, at 9 right now. So let's take a look. Let's look at Ring Magazine pound-for-pound list. So the most recent one has Crawford number 1, Usyk 2, NUA 3. Damn, Bam hit 4. That's crazy. He got over on Dimitri Bivol. That's crazy. I would honestly put Bivol above Bam, but whatever. It is what it is. Bivol 5, Beterbiev 6, Junto 7, Shakur 8, Benavidez 9, Devin Haney 10. If Shakur wins, I will put him number 6. I would put him number 6. I would put him over Beterbiev because Beterbiev coming off of a loss right now. He ain't bounced back from the L just yet. I would put Shakur Stevenson number 6. If Teofimo Lopez were to win, he's not even on the top 10 on Ring Magazine's John. I'll probably put him number 6 too, or probably number 5, because at this point, because T.O., if he got Loma, he got Josh Taylor and Shakur on his resume, that's crazy, bro. Like he might just he might just get Bam down to number 5. But if Shakur beats him, I would put him, 4 divisions. That's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. Yeah, like if Shakur wins, I would put him, I said 6, but I might put him 5. Because at the end of the day, like Bivol became undisputed and shit like that, but he gave up one of his belts. He's coming off of a surgery. And we talk, Bivol got some good wins. He got Canelo, he got Beterbiev, he got Gilberto. Like he got some good wins. I don't know, that's tough, bro. When we talking about pound for pound, like part of being a pound for pound fighter is winning titles in multiple divisions. Like 4 divisions, you become WBO champion, Ring Magazine champion, and you become the lineal champion at 140 pounds. When you don't have no business being at 140 pounds, beating a top guy at 140 pounds. I might just put him over Bivol, bro. He might. That's tough. That's tough, bro. Very few 4 division champions in today's boxing. True. What? Terrence Crawford, 5-time 5 division champion. Canelo, 4 division champion. How many weight classes Nonito Donaire won now? I think it was, did he do 5 too or 4? Yeah. Yep. Nonito Donaire won titles in 4 different divisions. He's still around. So you're right. There's very few. Mikey Garcia retired. He was 4-time. Broner still active. He 4-time. Yeah, Nonito's a 4-division world champion. So there's very few 4-division champions. Yeah, Cotto. Yeah, Cotto too. But also, I was referring to like active guys. NUA is a 4-division champion as well, as far as I know. Let me see. My boy R3 in the building. He says, Mazuma, as a coach, what would you have T.O. do? I guess you meant to say, what's the best game plan for T.O. coming into this fight? I think T.O. is going to have to swarm Shakur. That's what I think. I don't really think that T.O. could really afford to sit back and try to play counterpuncher with Shakur, because Shakur is not going to give him any opportunities to counter him. Like Shakur is very sharp. You know what I mean? He's not going to overcommit to a punch. He's not going to throw that many punches for you to punch in between. Shakur is going to be very calculated and efficient in there. Like, he's not going to throw many punches, but the punches he does throw, they're going to count. And that's why Shakur happens to be one of the most accurate punchers in boxing. So Shakur, I think T.O. is going to have to be okay with missing in this fight. I think that he needs to work at a high pace. I think he's going to have to punch in combinations, not get frustrated. He needs to maintain a level of composure. His mental fortitude is going to play a big part in whether he comes out victorious or not. The moment that Teofimo Lopez, gets frustrated and, just stops listening to his corner and, just start loading up on big shots, trying to clip Shakur, it's going to go south from there. You feel what I mean? I think Junto's 3-division. I think Junto Nakatani is 3-division. Yeah, he's 3-division. 112, 115, 118. But he just moved up to 22. But anyways, I think I would have my game plan for Shakur would be to work at a high volume. You know what I mean? For the most part, come in behind a jab, and he's going to have to outwork Shakur. Shakur throws 3 punches, he need to throw 6. If Shakur throws 2, he need to throw 4. Like, he can't give Shakur any type of moments. That's just me. T.O. said once he gets past the jab, it's over. I mean, that's easier said than done, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's easier said than done. You also got to get past Shakur's defense. Yeah, you getting past his jab, but what about his defense? Because that's a whole different, ball. That's a whole different animal in itself. Are feints very important for T.O.? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how you got to throw, because part of being a great defensive fighter is having timing. You know what I mean? Having that timing on punches that are coming in. You see the punches, you react, promptly to the shots that are, on the way. If T.O. is making Shakur second guess what's coming his way, there's no way for Shakur to really anticipate or even see the shots that are coming. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely got to make some feints in. But I would, if I was knowing that T.O. comes in phenomenal shape and he could throw a lot of punches, I would have T.O. work at a high work rate the entire fight. Like, I would have him ready to throw punches consistently for 12 rounds. You know what I mean? Like, not giving Shakur any room to breathe. You feel me? Definitely want to mix some feints in there as well. You want to have a level of unpredictability. I think the moment that you get predictable with your combination, Shakur picks that up. You know what I mean? He processes that and he makes you pay for being too predictable. I think he has to have a level of unpredictability. You know what I'm saying? You got to be real creative with his shot selection. He has to vary, of course, body, head, body. So feints definitely play a huge role. But if you execute them well, you will always keep your opponent scrambled. So that's a great observation, Ralphie. But You know, I think working at I think a high work rate on Teo's part is his best chance. I don't think him sitting back and waiting for Shakur to make a mistake. I think that's the dumbest shit you could do. That's the dumbest shit you could do. Because you're going to be waiting all night. You're going to be waiting. Next thing you know, it's the 11th round and you down 10-1. Fuck around, be down 11-0. And Shakur don't give a fuck. He'll pepper you for 12 rounds. As long as he win, he don't care how he went. This is about winning. There's motherfuckers that's so competitive, they don't give a fuck how they win, as long as they win. If all they got to do is land one punch around to win, they'll do it. And Shakur will do the bare minimum if it guarantees him the W. Trust me. Well, Nakatani could be 4 division at 22, correct, but he would have to beat Inoue in order to do so, because they Inoue the undisputed champion at 122 right now. That's a tough fight for both of those guys, man. You got Nakatani beating Inoue. Nakatani pack a hell of a punch. He understands range real well, and he is a sniper. Very, very accurate with his punches. So, and Inoue does seem to get a bit reckless at times, especially in the early rounds. And I don't think you want to get caught cold by a motherfucker who's as precise and as deadly from a power aspect than Nakatani. Kenny Manson says, do you expect Shakur will cap at 47 or stop at 40? I think he'll stop at 40. I don't think Shakur is really going to grow too much more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think because he makes 130, I think he rushed his move up to 135, to be honest with you. I think he moved up to 35 because he saw a lot of action going on up there. Like I said, y'all could go find this video for yourselves. In the lead up to that, damn, who was his last fight on Haratunyan, right? When he fought Artem Haratunyan, I think that's his name. He was eating steak the week of the fight. And y'all know that steak is very hard to digest. It sits in your body for a good amount of time. You know, red meat is some hard weight to get up off you, especially, you know, when you got a couple days until the weigh-in now. You know, Shakur weight was so good that he could afford to do those things. So I think he's naturally a smaller guy. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have like a frail frame or anything like that, but weight doesn't really get too crazy on him. So, you know, if he goes to 47, you know, that'll be a dope, like, you know, accolade to possibly become a 5-division champion. But I think his best, you know, like his last good weight will probably be 140. He started at 26, y'all. 26, 30, 35, 40. You know, there's not many people who could fill into 5+ divisions. You know, after 4 divisions, you know, you start to give up a lot of advantages. So if you make it 35 too easy and you in your late 20s and you probably only got like 7 good years of boxing left in you, how many of those years are you gonna and how many years are you planning to get to 47? Like, are you? I don't know. I think Shakur's best years will be at 40. He's kind of carrying it like Floyd was at 54. You know, at 54, like Floyd knew that he was too small for 54, but he'll go over there for certain opportunities like Cotto, De La Hoya, Canelo, technically with the 152 fight. I think that's how Shakur is going to treat 140 and possibly 147. You know what I mean? Like, if he could get a Conor Benn, he'll go to 47 because that's easy work. You feel me? Like, just keep it real. That's easy work. So, like, I think he'll only, you know, go to those weight classes if it's like some easy money that he could get. I don't think he's going over there to do no like 50-50 fights. I don't see him doing that. Like, can you imagine Shakur fighting like Boots when he was at 47? It's like, no, he a baby. He too small. Would I want to see Nakatani versus Shushu? I don't know if Shushu gonna be around at 26 with Nakatani make his way up there, if he even does. So I don't know. I think Shushu gonna be at 30 soon. I think he's gonna get a lack of opportunities at 26 because he said on my channel that these guys don't really want to fight him. So I don't know. He might have to go up to 30 to get them opportunities he's looking for. Do you think Core versus Ben is a waste of a fight? Not really. Because a shit ton of money could be made there. Like if this motherfucker countered Ben, it could pack 70K people in a fucking stadium in the UK and make 8 figures when he's not even a world champion. You know, Shakur could definitely take that flight over to the UK, make some great fucking money, and beat the shit out of Conor Ben, like really school Conor Ben, like on some easy shit. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Miguel Loreano. He says, Teo got a better resume. I believe Teo could win the fight. Experience definitely plays a part. But Shakur has fought at a high level and shows supreme skill. So this is going to be a tough outing for Teo. But, you know, Teo is going to provide some obstacles that Shakur has never seen before in the pros. So it's going to be interesting. I love this fight. Yeah, Floyd used to weigh 150, 151, and fighting at 154. Yep. Scythe Bus says the Shushu really won with Espinoza, though. I mean, he said he did. I mean, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but he said that he did. But he said motherfuckers not really wanting to fight him. Ah, damn, look at this shit. He said that motherfuckers don't want to fight. Look, damn, niggas see my nipples and shit. Them creeps gonna screenshot that motherfucker, boy. Fuck it. Y'all motherfuckers see. That's probably why y'all like boxing. Y'all like seeing niggas with their shirt off. But anyways, they'll definitely sell out Wembley. How many people did the Wembley have? Slime definitely gonna screenshot. He a bleed. Wembley hold 90,000. God damn. I thought the O2 held more people, but apparently the O2 only hold 20K. I don't know why. I thought it was so many more seats than that. For the love of shirtless niggas, that's crazy. You think Shushu high risk, low reward? I mean, that's definitely an angle that you could use. But ain't Shushu like a Ring magazine ambassador? That means he got Turkey on his side. They need to go ahead and, you know, give him an opportunity. The Wembley is the biggest. Oh, shit. They said that Manchester United is planning to build a new 100,000 seat stadium. But the biggest stadium in the UK is Wembley. And they got 90,652 seats. So, no, I think the Mexico Coliseum holds 100K, though. Yeah. The Aztec Stadium in Mexico City originally had 105. You know, they had 105,000 seats, but they cut it down to 87,000. What's up, Karma? Oh, I'm sorry. The O2 Arena, not a stadium. Sorry about that. I can't get them misconstrued. Sorry about that. Shout out to Karma, though. What's up? A saying says, Mazuma, what's your best guess on who Boots fights next? I was tapping into some people that's close to Boots, and there aren't any real details going on right now. I haven't heard anything. But I was hearing some shit about them possibly fight, Virgil and Boots possibly fighting in March. That's what Eddie Hearn was talking about, that they've been having small talks behind the scenes. There's really no real updates for Boots, to be honest with you. I think we're going to have to see what's going on with Bakram and Josh Kelly, because the winner of that may possibly be in line to face Jermall Ennis if he can't get the Virgil Ortiz fight. Like I said, and I was pleading with Jermall Ennis on here to go ahead and try to negotiate with a Best Barau ASAP, because I already seen that Xander Zayas and his team had a head start in negotiations, but Xander Zayas was able to lock that in, so salute to him. I mean, definitely smart business possibly becoming a unified champion in one of the most deepest divisions in boxing. But I think Boots is going to have to go the IBF route, man. I don't know what's going on with Virgil and them. They started talking real suspect, in the lead up to that Erickson Lubin fight. They were talking, Boots turned it down. Boots turned it down. Now Boots putting that heat on you, and now you're talking about how Boots got to earn his way, and all the cards is in Virgil Ortiz's hands. So now they trying to flex A-side talk and all this shit, and I'm like, I just don't understand. Y'all on the same level, man. Y'all talking like Virgil a world champion. I'm still confused. I be thinking about that shit sometimes. Like, where did y'all get this? Like, where did y'all get this idea that Virgil's this money man now? Like, he never sold seats like Boots. What makes you an A-side? I thought it was about the money, because when y'all say it's about accolades, it ain't about accolades. It's about what you sell. Then when it ain't about what you sell, it's about who's beat the better competition. No. Y'all motherfuckers got to be consistent, man. A-side historically has been the one who is the draw. When you look at Jermall Ennis numbers in his hometown, look at Virgil Ortiz numbers in his hometown, there's going to be a clear difference on who sells more. Oh, well, neither one of them sell, neutral fights. Okay, well, let it be 50-50 then. Fuck the A-side shit. How about that? If neither one of them are draws outside of their city, okay, have both of them fight in a neutral location, 50-50. Because at the end of the day, guess what? They both have titles, small versions of world titles. Boots has what? The WBA regular or some shit like that. Virgil Ortiz has WBC interim. They're on the same fucking level to me, regardless of who beat the better competition at 54. Let's fucking have it. And if you want to talk about accolades, Boots is the more accomplished fighter too. Former unified champion, Ring Magazine champion. Like, come on, man. Virgil might have the better resume though. Bakram Mordazaliev and Serhiy Bohachuk? Okay, cool. Boots was able to have multiple world titles in the division that he campaigned in. How about Virgil? He might have the more, might have the more notable names, but who's accomplished more? I said Serhiy Bohachuk, and I don't know who name I said, but Israel Madrimov was one of the guys. My apologies if I said a different name. I don't know what name I said. My apologies. But Serhiy Bohachuk and Israel Madrimov were the two guys that Virgil beat at 54. Okay, cool. Cool. Boots beat Amantas Stanionis, somebody who Virgil Ortiz. Oh my God, does this nigga just say net worth? Are you saying out of pals? Are you mentioning net worth? Ain't you gotta be trolling, bro. You gotta be trolling. Ain't no way I just read that. Net worth? Niggas is bringing up net worth. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. You gotta be shitting me, bro. You gotta be trolling. There's no way you on that type of time, cuz niggas is bringing up net worth. Ain't this nigga Virgil still living with his pop? Niggas talking about net worth? Bro, that's like a 5-minute timeout. Like that gotta be eligible for a timeout. Like, nigga, you need to, and I'm not even talking about a YouTube timeout. I'm talking about you putting your face towards the wall and just looking at that. Go look at the paint on the wall, nigga. You need to relax. There's no way. Oh, well, Virgil has the better network, so he has to. That might be worse than that shit Najee put out today talking about Shakur T. That gotta be worse. Karma, he's allowed to have his whole opinion, but you don't understand because you're a woman. Do you know how crazy it is for a man to bring up do you know how crazy it is, Karma, for a man to flex another man's net worth? Do you know how crazy that is? That is like in Philly, that's like world-class dick eating. Like that like niggas be dick eating. Niggas be like huge dick eaters, but then there's like world-class dick eating. Like that's fucking insane, bro. This nigga like Tiana Trump in his prime, in her prime. That's like Tiana Trump level dick eating. Nigga, that's like Willow Ryder level dick eating. Nigga, I never heard nobody bring up net worth to flex an A side. Never. You are the first nigga who I ever heard bring that up. This nigga out of Pal is pound for pound the greatest dick eater ever to ever grace Mazuma TV. That's official. Nigga, you are Tiana Trump in her prime on the YouTube boxing space. You might be worse than Ego, nigga. You might be worse than Showbiz. I never heard that in my life. What the fuck is going on? I'll never say that again. Because you're going to have somebody copy you and say that in another boxing section, and that's going to become a norm. Oh, this nigga Al standing on it. This nigga Al standing on the eatery. Oh, this is an art for Al. He stand by this shit. This is science for him. This nigga said Ryan ain't done nothing. He will be the A side lots of the time, bro. It's facts. Ryan ain't done nothing. Bro, Ryan actually sold a pay-per-view with Tank. So maybe that's what got him in position to be an A-side guy. Maybe that's what it is. You tell me when Virgil has ever done numbers from a pay-per-view standpoint or sold crazy tickets in his hometown or any fight in particular that he's headlined. Just let me know. Bro, don't ever say that again. That's like, bro, you bring that up again, I might have to send you to the gulag. Like, that's crazy. And I hope y'all know that it's been disproven. And I hate the fact that I even got to address this, but there are celebrities that have openly come out and said that they either have more than their net worth says or have significantly less than their net worth says. And I hope y'all know that a net worth isn't equivalent to the money that they have in their bank account. I hope you know that. Reed, you don't even got to ask them questions, bro. I wouldn't give a fuck what a nigga made in terms of net worth. I ain't gonna do Al crazy because he's always been cool, but you're fucking wildin', mate. You're fucking tripping, bro. Celebrities had come. I remember Ocho. They said Ocho Cinco had a low net worth. He was like, "Bro, look at my bank account. Don't say the number. Just look at the bank account. Do I have more in my bank than they say? Yeah. All right then." This nigga out of power, bugging the fuck out. He don't need a unsubscribe. He cool. I'm just saying, like, he tripping. What are you talking about? And Boots has never put out publicly what he's made, but I know what he's made. Like, just from talking to people, Boots make a lot. And I hate the fact that I got to say this because it sounds like I'm dickieing, but I'm not. But this is just me responding. I would never bring this up because I don't care. I don't care about what niggas make. I never brought up a nigga's net worth, but I know ballpark what Boots has made in fights. The motherfucker getting paid. Like, really getting paid. Eddie Hearn is paying Boots really well. I don't think he would have signed an extension if he wasn't. Eddie Hearn really believed in him. Let me just tell you that. I don't know if Virgil's making that because Virgil signed with Golden Boy, where Oscar De La Hoya has said behind the scenes that he likes to feed his fighters crumbs because it keeps them hungry. And as long as they're hungry, they'll keep fighting. Take that for what it's worth. That's crazy. Al, I know you're not comparing Virgil Ortiz to no fucking Canelo Alvarez. Do you know what Canelo Alvarez had to do to be the A side, bro? He had to do some historical shit. Virgil beat two quality fighters. And all of a sudden he's this A side, bro. He's not the A. I hate this conversation, bro. The fact that fans be hung up on this whole A side shit, it's like y'all niggas be the only ones who be okay with big fights not happening. Why are these conversations going to this? All I'm saying is I don't give a fuck who A side, who B side. As long as the fighters are happy with what they get and they fighting each other, I could give a fuck. I couldn't give a fuck. What I'm telling you is, what the fuck has Virgil Ortiz done to sit here and be flexing this, A-side shit? What makes Oscar De La Hoya so confident that Virgil Ortiz holds all the cards? Oscar De La Hoya cannot sit here in front of me and tell me what Virgil Ortiz has done to be the A-side. He can't. I don't even want to get into those discussions because, like I said, I just want to see them fight. I don't care how they get it done as long as they get it done. But show me what numbers he's generated where it's like, God damn it, Boots is going to have to come in the B side. Like, no. Okay, Al. So he says, I understand I want the best fights, but sometimes you got to know your place. Yo, is this Virgil Ortiz Sr.? Are you Oscar De La Hoya, Al? Are you Oscar De La Hoya? I think you're Oscar De La Hoya. You tell me, Oscar. Tell me how Boots is the B side. Oscar De La Hoya. I think this is Oscar De La Hoya. Is this Rick Meridian or some shit like that? Who is this? I think y'all motherfuckers be playing under ghost accounts and be trying to play y'all case because y'all hate what we be saying about y'all fighters. Tell me how he's the B-side. Tell me. You can't bring up accolades. You can't bring up numbers. So what is it that makes Virgil the A-side? Tell me, please. I'm waiting. Tell me some shit I don't know. And if we want to be real, I think Boots has beat more world champions, like, you know, current and former world champions than Virgil has. Virgil's beat, he beat Israel Madrimov, who was a former champion. I don't think Bohachuk didn't have a major title. How many world champions does Virgil Ortiz beat? One? Oh, okay. He beat Maurice Hooker. He beat Orozco, and he beat Israel Madrimov. Okay. Wait, Orozco ain't win no fucking world title? Am I tripping? Nigga ain't win no fucking world title. See, that's why you can't trust Google, man. He ain't never win no world title. He beat two former world champions. Bro, what you not understanding, Al, is that Ryan actually did a huge pay-per-view event with Gervonta Davis. So that's what helped him be the A-side moving forward. And prior to the Gervonta Davis fight, Ryan Garcia didn't fight anybody notable. So, of course, being backed by Oscar De La Hoya, he will be the A-side going into these fights. You know what I'm saying? When he fought Gervonta Davis, he was the B-side because guess what? Gervonta Davis had the bigger numbers. He had the numbers on his side. Moving forward, Ryan Garcia fought with like Emmanuel Tago, whoever the fuck, unnotable guy. You know what I mean? He fought Oscar Duarte, unnotable guy. When he fought Devin Haney, he had the better numbers. So who was even the A-side? And was Ryan Garcia the A-side going into that Devin Haney fight? He might have been. Ryan was still a star before Tank doing nothing. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He didn't fight anybody to be a star. You have to beat notable opposition to be a star. Ryan didn't do no numbers prior to the Ryan Garcia fight. I mean, Ryan didn't do no big numbers prior to the Gervonta Davis fight. He didn't. They used a social media following to portray that he was a star, but his numbers didn't say that. But after the Gervonta Davis fight, he was able to use that and bring that to negotiation tables in order to become, you know, to get big bags. He was a star popularity on social media. It didn't translate the numbers. No, he didn't. Show me where he had numbers prior to the Gervonta Davis fight. We already had this discussion. Show me where Ryan Garcia had big numbers prior to the Gervonta Davis fight. Show me. Show me. Go look at his box rec. Go look up his fights. What numbers did he do? Let's look back at Ryan Garcia's box rec, shall we? So before he fought Gervonta Davis, he fought Javier Fortuna. Could somebody show me the numbers for Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna? Ryan Garcia sold 4.2K tickets for Javier Fortuna. Wait, hold on. Let me read. Let me read this so I can get this right. He sold 12K tickets against Tago. He sold 12K tickets. Boots has sold more than him with motherfucking when he fought David Evanesian and the Karen Part 2 fight. So based off of what y'all telling me, he sold 4,200 tickets against Luke Campbell. Like what? What are we talking about? Nigga sold 4,200 tickets, and this is according to Boxing Scene. Boxing Scene says that he sold, and I ain't gonna lie, 12K not bad for Emmanuel Tago. But the other tickets were complimentary. So they gave up over 2,000 tickets for the fight. 2,100 tickets that they gave as like, free tickets just to fill the arena up. So they undersold. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. So, bro, I'm bringing up the numbers. You talking about he was this name before the Tank fight. And I'm bringing you the numbers right here. I'm telling you the numbers. You said Ryan had the numbers, bro. Okay, Miguel. He sold 12,000 tickets for Emmanuel Tago. He sold 4,200 with Luke Campbell. Those are numbers to declare you a superstar or a name or, that because if that's the case, Boots is a fucking star then because he outsold Ryan Garcia in his hometown. Listen, these motherfuckers is down 100 off this argument. That's cool. We ain't even get to talk about Jermall Charlo talking crazy about his own brother. Speaking about Boots, that motherfucker Jermall Charlo came up on Brian Custer's Last Stand podcast and said that he don't like the Boots fight for Jermell. He thinks that Boots is stylistically all wrong for his brother Jermell. His own twin brother saying that. These motherfuckers came out the womb a minute apart. And when even if he felt that way, he should have never put that out publicly. But that just goes to show how bad their relationship has turned out. Who gives a fuck about Clarissa? Like, we care about Clarissa, but not in this conversation. But goddamn, let me go ahead and share this. Man, we're not even going to continue to dwell on this, situation. The reality is, Virgil Ortiz is not the A-side over Jaron Ennis whatsoever. That's just a tactic they try and use because they don't want to fight Jaron Ennis. Let's just keep that 1,000. Ryan Garcia was not a star prior to the Gervonta Davis fight. And if he was, and that would mean, based off of y'all logic and the numbers I just presented to y'all, that Jaron Ennis would be a star in today's boxing. Cool. Junior said, man, Mazuma, them two niggas are Abel and Cain in the Bible. All over some women, too. That's the crazy part. But anyways, let's go ahead and share the screen for the people to see. We're about to hear Jermall Charlo speak on Jermell, his brother. So let's get it popping.
So,
just backtrack a little.
Everybody, I built back to just get over it, but I got back in shape and got back to grinding and training and just try to overlook it. I'm still at my mansion. I'm still driving Rolls Royces, bank account full of money. I'm still
who cares?
Still undefeated. I mean, I look at championships, belts, and I don't know how to tell you to get over it because everybody, I guess, divorce is different in the way you handle it, and it took me out the ring for a little bit so I can understand what I'm telling you now. But it is.
You know what I am gonna say about Jermall? The way that he talks now and the way that he spoke like 5-6 years ago sounds like a totally different person. Like the speed in which he talks, his voice sounds different. Like it just seemed like he was, like quicker to the draw a few years back in comparison to now. Everything just seems slowed down, and he talks a bit muffled at times. It's almost like he's like his speech is like digressed in a way. Like I'm not gonna make no assumptions. Obviously, I don't know what Jermall got going on. He doesn't sound slurred. He doesn't. So I'm not alluding to that. It's like the motherfucker like on some type of pills or some shit. You know what I mean? Like he on like y'all motherfuckers had them pills that really slowed y'all down. Like I don't know, bro. Like he don't sound drunk right here though, Reed. He sounds like clear-minded, but go look at his old interviews and listen to him now. He don't sound the same.
It also, it wasn't so bad. Like I won a divorce, so I'm still undefeated. It wasn't it wasn't a loss. It was a learning lesson.
How's everything with your brother and your relationship
go.
with your brother?
Me and my brother still we bump heads sometimes. We talk about. I feel like the relationship with my brother would probably go like get 100% when our career is over. It's just we don't have to even talk about boxing anymore. Like me and my brother, we're doing fine. We're doing well. Like
Maul's a 2-division champion, Ree. 154 and 160.
Just seen him at the Boots fight. I don't think that's a good fight for him stylistically. Me and my brother, we don't really. My brother lives on a different side of Houston.
Nigga, don't try to skip past that. Fuck what part of fuck whatever part of Houston that nigga Jermell live in. Don't act like you ain't just say that.
A good fight for him. Still fine. We doing well. Like I just seen him at the Boots fight.
Boots wasn't even fighting. That was Virgil.
I don't think that's a good fight for him stylistically. Me and my brother, we don't really. My brother lives on a different side of Houston. Houston is huge. My brother lives on a different side of Houston than me. We see each other here and there. We was just training with each other not too long ago. We don't like into it or nothing. We just don't like
shit. If y'all not into it, I bet y'all are now. As soon as Jermell hear that motherfucking clip, I bet y'all gonna be into some shit. I don't even know why the fuck you ever say that about your own brother. Even if you truly felt that way, that's kind of crazy to even get out there, put out there in the open. But at the same time, I was thinking back, and Jermell done threw some shots at Jermall in the past too. I remember him saying that. I remember him saying some shit like, "Nigga, I ain't Maul and shit like that." So it sounds like they just be taking shots at each other, bro. Bella said the man is honest. Shit. Motherfucker a little too honest. Shit. Like you could be honest. There's a way to be honest and not expose it, because you could really be embarrassing. Like I don't know, man. That just goes to show how strained their relationship is, to be honest. Man, I can't. I gotta play this back. Like I love how he just threw that in there, because Brian Custer ain't even ask him that. Yeah, people like Brian ain't ask him about what he thinks about his brother fighting Boots, and the nigga didn't say none of that. You just threw that in there.
I don't think that's a good fight. Seen him at the Boots fight. I don't think that's a good fight for him stylistically.
This nigga Jermall kind of talk like NBA YoungBoy. You know how NBA YoungBoy, he be like, I respect that, but you feel me? Like he talking like that and shit.
Like I just seen him at the Boots fight.
The Boots fight. That sounds exactly like how NBA be talking. I was at the Boots fight.
I don't think that's a good fight for him stylistically. Me and my brother, we don't really. My brother lives on a different side of Houston. Houston is huge. My brother lives on a different side of Houston than me. We
shout out to H-Town, but y'all niggas got two suckers that live in y'all motherfucking city. Y'all need to get rid of them. Ain't them niggas said they was from Louisiana? They need to go back. They need to go back there with Rougarou. I don't know what type time y'all niggas on, but that's some sucker shit. I would never say that. Even if if me and my brother was on bad terms, I would never say that shit out loud. Nigga, no. You and anybody that know me know where you born, that's where you from. Get them niggas back over there. Get them niggas over there. I don't give a fuck what me and my brother going through. Y'all ain't about to know that. Out there motherfucking mind. Fuck you mean? I seen him at the Boots fight. Nigga, that wasn't even a Boots fight. You wasn't in Philly. I know that. I'd have been heard if y'all was in Philly. Jermall and Jermell was not in Philly for the Lima fight. You were talking about you seen him at the fucking Virgil Ortiz fight in Dallas. You seen that Boots and Jermell had some words at the arena. And from there, you sat there and was like, I don't like that fight for my brother. I don't like that fight for my twin brother. Huh? Nigga, Slime, you the only nigga who try to make it seem like being from Massachusetts is cool. Only square ass niggas like you in Mill City live there. And Jermaine Ortiz bum ass. And a nigga named Mickey. Y'all niggas corny, cuz. Fuck y'all and the Celtics.
we see each other here and there. We was just training
Best shit to ever come out of Boston is Jason Tatum, and that's only because he looked like me, nigga.
with each other not too long ago. We don't like into it or nothing. We just don't like. I mean, you would think because we twins, right?
Yeah.
That we like on each other hip. Then we live two different complete lives.
I think it was because obviously you guys were marketed together, and we always saw you two together. I mean, at one time you both were, record booked when you're same champions,
Wooster.
same weight division.
Yeah.
Lions only. We always saw that, and then all of a sudden there was that fracture, that split, and I was just thinking maybe considering the personal things that you had gone through. Obviously, he had gone.
You can't even say that shit and make it sound fly. Girl come up to you. So where you from? Yo, I'm from the Wooster. You heard? I'm from the Wooster. She gonna be like, oh no, fuck
through
this.
some personal things. Maybe that brought you to.
She gonna be like, man, fuck this nigga. This nigga weird. This nigga said he from the Wooster.
Back together. Because when I look at Jermall Charlo, it's been some change. I mean, even Ronnie Shields, no longer you've been your trainer for.
He like, I'm from the Woo, baby. It's like, ain't that where that rapper from? The one who passed away, Pop Smoke. Nah, baby. No. I see what you saying though. No, I'm from Wooster though, baby. This nigga from Rooster? No. Wooster. Like Cacock, nigga. Like what you? No, baby. The Wooster. No. This nigga corny.
A long time, but you went back to your amateur trainer. There in your last fight. So tell me why no Ronnie Shields anymore.
It is Ronnie Shields.
Oh, you back with Ronnie?
I never left him.
Okay.
We never left.
When you were with
I just
never trust a nigga who put a beanie over his eyebrows though. Let me just say that. I can't believe he did that to his brother. Houston. No more locked doors. Gracias. Seen him at the Boots fight. Seen him at the Boots fight. I don't really like that. I don't like that fight for Boots. You don't like the fight for? I don't like that fight for my brother. It's not a good style matchup. No more. This nigga tripping. I hope, Jermall, like, I see why you get smacked, nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I see it. Like, bro, I hope your brother do that to you. Because the reason why y'all beefing for real is because your wife and his wife was rumbling, and apparently Jermell's wife fucked your wife up, right? Cool. So now you running around telling niggas that your brother don't really have a good chance of beating another nigga live on the airways when you know that shit gonna be released to the public. It's like, I see why a nigga pieced you, bro. Like, I seen it. Like, now I seen say in the comments, what if Jermell feel like Plant gonna beat Jermall? If that's what's said, we can't really be mad at Mel for that. Because by Maul doing that, you're saying fuck you. You're saying fuck you. So would Jermell be wrong to say fuck you too? Because that's disrespect, bro. I would not, like I said, even if I felt that right here in my fucking mind, I would never say that out loud because I know that will create some shit that you're not really gonna have to, you're not gonna be able to come back from, bro. You talking about y'all probably be cool after boxing? Good luck with that shit. I wouldn't be mad at Mel neither. Bella, I see you giving some pushback. This nigga Jermall didn't say that Jermell would lose to Boots, but he said that's not a good style matchup for Jermell. Now, I'm gonna ask you this, Bella. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I could create an example. No, I'm gonna just ask this simple question, Bella. If Jermall genuinely felt like Jermell would beat Boots convincingly or clearly, will he say that that's a bad style matchup? Slime, don't nobody want to talk to you, bro. You thirsty as shit to get on the live. Relax. I'm asking a question. Bella, just answer that. No, like if somebody says, what you think, Bella? If Jermall genuinely felt like Jermell would beat Boots convincingly, clearly dominate Boots, would he say that? Bella, I could tell you got a good heart. Bella, I could tell you got a golden heart. It looks like you give people the benefit of the doubt. But I'm going to tell you that was very distasteful. That was very distasteful. And he said that coming off of saying that him and his brother bump heads. So he's making it clear that they have some ongoing issues. That's what he says from the very beginning. They have some ongoing issues. Then he follows up with saying that I don't really like his chances, to paraphrase. I don't like his chances in the ring with Jermall Ennis. Why would you ever say that if that's your twin brother? Now, you might be rooting for your twin brother, but you're publicly putting it out there that you don't believe in his chances in beating that particular person. Right. And on top of that, Ree, great point. He didn't even ask. Brian Custer didn't even ask Jermell. He didn't even ask Jermall about Jermell's chances in the Boots fight. He didn't ask that. Now, if Brian Custer asked that and he said that, I'm like, wow, you shouldn't. It's kind of corny for you to say that, but he asked you the question. You ain't just put it out. You blatantly put that out there. Blatantly. That's some whole shit. Nobody asked you that, so why did you feel the need to say that? Because that's some shit that's been on your mind, and you just been dying to put that out there. That's some sucker shit. Brian Custer should have edited out. Coffee, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Maybe he should have, but you know what would have been better, Coffee, if he kept that shit to himself. Like, for the sake of their relationship, yeah, you should have edited it out, right? But there would be no need for editing if the motherfucker knew how to watch his mouth. Simple. Motherfuckers don't need to know everything that's going on in your mind. So there's that. Shout out to the 47 people in the building. No, it wasn't live. It was recorded. So what Brian Custer does is he goes on Twitter. He like, yo, I'm gonna have Jermall Charlo on the podcast, blah, blah, blah. Send your questions in. He selects some questions. He does the recording. He edits the live. He edits the recording. He puts it out. You know what I'm saying? So I've never seen Brian Custer do a live interview. Like what I do, I don't think I've ever seen him do that. A lot of his shit is like, you know, worked out behind the scenes before it becomes public. That was on his mind frame, Jermell losing because no one asked him that. Facts. He probably salty that Jermell got that Canelo opportunity while he was too busy crying about his divorce and drinking. That's probably what he's salty about. No, it's a lot of animosity between them two. Sound like they just need to throw hands. That's what it sounds like to me. Not in the ring though. Not for the people to see. Them niggas just need to throw hands behind the scenes. That's what it sounds like. That'd probably be the only way they could look past some shit. If Jermall and Jermell fight, Jermall way stronger than Jermell. And Jermell walking to Jermall, shit really won't go that well. Like, I don't see that happening. Jermell not going to walk up on Jermall like how he did all them niggas at 54. That shit ain't happening. I heard Maul used to whoop on Mel when they was young, though. That's why he was running around calling himself Big Charlo. And Jermell carry himself like the little brother. That little hard-headed, loud-mouth nigga that think he know it all and shit. Be acting like the little brother. Maul carry himself like the alpha out of the two. He be relaxed. He be to himself. He be chilling. Always be that loudmouth nigga that be unsure of himself. Having selective smoke with niggas. Said, Junior said, I remember Tony Harrison calling Mel a bitch and Maul a real nigga. I think I remember that too. That was during the press conference, right? I'm going to keep it real. I think they both turkey. I ain't going to lie. I think Maul and Mel turkey. I'm going to keep it real. I think they just be some loudmouth niggas that only be tough in the ring. That's what I think. Yeah, Sirius said, you hear Usyk and Wilder fighting? I heard Usyk say that he will be undisputed again. So that lets me know that he's going to fight Fabio Wardley. I also saw a quote that he said that he'll fight Wilder, or he wants to fight Wilder. I don't know why. I really don't understand that, to be honest with you. But maybe he wants to do it just because Wilder was a name in this era. Like, I don't know. But that's like, I ain't going to lie, man. I love Wilder. Like, I'll always be a fan of Wilder, but I don't want to see that. Hackett said Ben versus Boots bigger than Ortiz versus Boots. If they fight in the UK, yeah. They fight only under the condition that they fight in the UK. Because if you bring both of those fights to the US, Boots and Virgil's going to sell more. But if you take it to the UK with Ben and Boots, yeah, I mean, that could do some crazy numbers. But the reality is Ben don't want nothing to do with Boots. And Eddie don't want nothing to do with Boots fighting Ben. So we got to take that into consideration too. Jerry Hurst smacked Mel in front of Maul. Maul ain't did shit. Mel ain't did shit and let Maul defend him. Neither one of them did shit. I think they both turkey. That's just me though. Yo, Bella is fucking hilarious. Maul just a little slow, but he means well. That's crazy. Bella said that, not me. That's crazy as shit. We 2 hours in, man. Shout out to everybody that stood in the building. We had some good viewership today as well. Oh, yo, Coffee be keeping the receipts. This nigga said, I'm not a matchmaker, bro. Yup. Jermall, when Andre was like, yo, what's up with me and you fighting, bro? This nigga said, I'm not a matchmaker, bro. What? I never heard a fighter say that. All Jermall said, even if you planned on not fighting him, you could just be on some shit where it's like, let's make it happen, bro. Cause I heard Jermall say some shit like, oh, I ain't got no boss. I move how I want to move. I'm my own boss. Like I remember him saying that clear as day. Then you're going to tell Demetrius Andre you're not a matchmaker? All right. But you say you were your own boss. So based off of that logic, wouldn't you be your own matchmaker? If you're saying you're not a matchmaker, that means that you don't determine who you fight. So that means you're not a boss. Because bosses determine who they want to fight. You couldn't tell Floyd who he wanted to fight. He fought who he wanted to fight. Foster, an original Texas boy. Shout out to Foster. Charlo Regis grew up here, though. I don't care. They're not from there. If you weren't born there, you're not from there. Now, if you were raised there, that's different. That's why, like, when they introduce you, they say, out of, raised in. Wherever your story started is where you're from. But where you're from and where you were raised is different. If I was born in fucking Sacramento, California, that's where I'm from. But I was raised in Philadelphia, PA. Spence from New York. Yeah, Spence from New York. And he said that. Like, I heard Earl Spence say, yeah, I was born in New York. Like, he from there, but Texas raised me. All right, I get it. So if you're born in Argentina, you from there. Yes. J. Cole was born in Germany. That nigga's from Germany, but was brought up in North Carolina. That happens. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, y'all niggas say Kobe Bryant from Philly, right? He wasn't raised here. Motherfucker knows Spanish. He nigga lived in Spain and shit. He came back to Philly in his like, you know, teenage years and shit. From what I understand, your logic is wrong. Okay, and your health is wrong. Yeah, that nigga from Australia. Kyrie Irving is an Australian. Yes, he is. The fuck? Yeah, and J. Cole's a German. Nigga was born in Germany. And guess what? Miguel Cotto, he ain't from Puerto Rico. He Puerto Rican, but he not from Puerto Rico. That nigga Miguel Cotto, that nigga was born in Rhode Island, I believe. That nigga Miguel Cotto from Providence, Rhode Island. Facts. RC, you see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? There's nothing wrong with being born somewhere and being raised somewhere else, but you have to make it clear because you're being inaccurate. If you say you're from Dallas, born and raised, that's why they separate the born and raised. Born here, raised here. Your origin, like the origin of your life started where you were born. That's where you're from. Michael Jordan is from Brooklyn. Facts. He is. Michael Jordan is a Brooklyn nigga. Okay. Sound like a lot of y'all mad because y'all was born in places that y'all don't take pride in. That's okay. A lot of y'all niggas hate where y'all was born. Tough shit. Y'all niggas is from there. You see what I'm saying? I can see the hospital that I was born at from this window. Can y'all say the same? Hell no. A lot of y'all niggas ain't organic. Y'all niggas ain't from the soil for real, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't from the soil, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't from the soil. Y'all niggas. Mark was born in Mississippi. One thing about Slime, though, he was born and raised in Worcester. Let's go, champ. That nigga Slime, this nigga reincarnated from a fucking hippopotamus. He went from this nigga was reincarnated from a hippopotamus to being converted into a man born in woo. This like you could have been born anywhere in the world. This nigga was given the most shittiest cars possible. This nigga was born in Worcester. Oh man, that sucked. You can hear and see a lot from that window. Facts, brother. See a whole lot of shit. Best view in the city. Ooh, you should see my rooftop. Y'all should see my rooftop. I can see the skyline. You know, I could look at my rooftop and see what team playing in the city today. Because if the building's green, the Eagles playing. If it's blue, the Sixers playing. If it's red, the Phillies playing. I could just look at my roof and be like, oh, who playing today? Oh, okay. Yep. Outside that window is a Tubi movie. Facts. He said, this nigga Al said, where the fuck that at? Worcester, where that at? Yo. He said, where the fuck that? Hey, bro, I drove past there. That shit trash, bro. Shit look ran down. Niggas' house is made out of wood over there. Hella termites in Worcester. Slime timed him? Yo, y'all uptight than a motherfucker in the chat because I'm saying y'all. Donald Banks in the building said, I was born in Dar es Salaam. If I say it wrong, please forgive me, brother. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Came to the U.S. around 6, and my friend had me cracking up saying I'm a real-life African-American. But it's true. Facts. You were raised in the U.S., but you're from Tanzania, and that's dope. Niggas need to take pride in where they're from. Reed, you from Queens. It's okay. Queens get the money. It's all right. Tall ass trees. Nigga Slime was born next to an oak tree. That nigga Slime was born in a fucking hole next to an oak tree. That's crazy. Wooster. Yeah, you from Queens. Queens. Shout out Houston. Shout out Brooklyn. See, my dad can't say that he from Philly. He from Brooklyn, and he would tell you he from Brooklyn. You feel me? But he was brought like he made his life in Philly. That's what raised him. This nigga Slime was raised by a group of jackals. Slime was raised by a group of jackals, man. I'm gonna close out the live with Slime. Jackals and moose. Ooh-wee. That's funny as shit. Oh man. Is it Queens that just keeps faking it? I don't know what you're talking about. Yo,
what's the word? First of all,
man?
you niggas is saying it wrong. It's Worcester, not Wooster. I don't know what.
Sorry. Worcester.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's what it is.
Worcester.
Nigga took me out just to say that.
What?
Yo, let me address something to Ree real quick. You ready? Yo, your boy Teofimo Lopez lost to a Worcester nigga. You feel me? Technically, he lost to him. He didn't really lose, but he got his ass whooped to him, made him cry and all that. Feel me?
But Tio not his boy though.
Well, Hitchens be getting pressed by the whole boxing world, nigga. Hitchens gets no hoes.
Shout out my
shit.
Worcester niggas in the chat, man. Worcester.
Brooklyn.
They be clapping niggas in Worcester. I know that they be clapping niggas. Niggas die all the time in Worcester.
6 niggas died last year, bro.
6 niggas died. Niggas say, yo. Niggas say, I ain't gonna lie, that shit the safest town in America.
Yo, that's how you know we some like what's that? Desensitized motherfuckers. We over here making fun of
We
us.
some ignorant niggas.
We some ignorant motherfuckers. Like,
Nigga said, yo, your city's safe. Ain't shit happen over there.
two of my cousins died yesterday, nigga.
Nigga said, damn, nigga.
Nigga, my grandma got hit with a Draco.
Yeah. Nah, but listen, I had a tournament in Worcester years ago in high school. We had a tournament. We drove to the school. I swear to God, the trees was like 10 feet tall. Nigga, it was nothing but woods. The school was in the middle of nowhere. We go in the gym was nice as hell though. That's one thing I always said. The gym was nice. Yo, it was in the
I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
nowhere.
You were probably in some towns outside of Worcester, bro.
No,
Because ain't no school in the middle of no woods.
Because on the school shit, it said Worcester. They had their banner up that said Worcester. I'm like, we was in Massachusetts. We was in Worcester, Massachusetts. The school was in the middle of nowhere.
Bro, some of the schools over there, like
And
from the other towns, would have the
gym
name
was
from
cold as
Worcester.
hell.
That's weird.
Yo, I'm telling you, listen. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. It was a bunch of teams. It was like one tournament. some little off what was that shit? Like preseason shit.
Y'all niggas got cooked.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, we ended up winning. But the gym was cold as hell. I ain't have a good game at all. I ain't gonna lie. I only had like 12. I couldn't get my shit off, yo.
Nigga, that's what you average a
Nothing but
season
white
is 12
kids.
points.
Nah, I ain't average that. But that gym was cold as hell. We come outside. I swear.
Niggas ain't had no heat in Worcester.
Yo, they ain't had no heat. We come outside. I swear,
Yo, this nigga capping.
I saw a deer. I saw a deer with like 8 antlers in his head, and he just
All right, bro.
staring at niggas. The nigga wouldn't even run away. Niggas
That's
just
why
looking at
slime
us.
built like that. That water mad toxic over there. If a deer got
Alright.
8 antlers over there, that's not even normal. They supposed to have 2.
Yeah, he only supposed to have like 2. That nigga had like 8 of them shits coming out his head, the side of his head. I was like, yeah, this shit. I was like, yo, we in a different part of Massachusetts. Like, I was like, yo, they told us we was like 4 hours away from Boston. I said, what?
You were how far away from Boston?
They said we was like 3 hours away from Boston.
Yeah, you weren't in Worcester, nigga.
Bro, I'm telling you, we was in
You were
Worcester.
definitely not in Worcester. Worcester's only 45 minutes away from Boston.
Bro. On the shit, the banner said Worcester. When we walked in, it said Worcester on the banner at the top. It said Worcester on the
You can't do
bleachers
no
shit.
research, Ray. You can't go back and
Hold on. I think I'm gonna find it.
do some
Watch
research.
it be some lame ass town in Mass, bro. I'm gonna be so disappointed in you.
I don't know if it was like a home game for what. That's just where they had the tournament at. But I could have sworn it was Worcester though. That shit said Worcester everywhere.
I just drove past there. Shit look dingy.
Yeah, all right, nigga, don't cap.
Shit was ass. That was like the worst 10-minute drive I ever had driving past that bum ass city.
Damn.
But you know, Lowell fucking suck too, nigga. Shit, super ass.
Global is ass.
Super ass. Niggas had like one CVS, ain't have nothing in there.
They have one buffet. That shit sucks.
Niggas had a fucking niggas had like one bridge with some Christmas lights. That nigga, that bridge was like a 2-minute walk. Little ass bridge covering that little ass body of water. That shit ass. Then I was staying at my girl family crib. I'm like, yo, we should have just got a hotel. Fucking apartment. They had us sleeping like in some fucking air mattress next to some bunk beds. Man, that shit was fucking dookie, bro. Bro, and it was like, cause my girl, she Cambodian. So she was like, her family, obviously they Cambodian too. So her fucking her cousin's husband lived there and shit. He was talking about how he was about to go do a bid and shit. He got caught with some, you know what I'm saying, at a casino and all this shit. He was like, man, he said, I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? I could have did more time, but I was like, what?
What?
I was like, what?
Nah.
He was like, he tried to play that shit up. Man, like I wasn't about to be serving all that time. I got kids. I was like, what the fuck? I'm looking around like, yo, is this shit a joke? I'm looking for cameras and shit. I'm like, oh man, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Like, whatever. Like, some niggas.
Bro, I would have deaded that conversation immediately.
Then he was like, yo, you want to see my Honda in the garage? Nigga, no. Fuck you think because I'm reeking? I want to look at your Honda. Nigga, fuck your Honda. Rat.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. No, you snitch.
Fuck you talking about? Probably stole that shit, waiting to tell on somebody when you get caught. Fuck wrong with you? Goofy ass.
Yo, New York been taking way too many L's over the years. I can't even hold you.
How the hell we took L's, nigga?
What?
How the hell
What?
we took L's?
Look at the godfather of your city. That nigga's in the feds right now.
Who?
The freak off god.
Nigga talking
Where did he from?
New
From
York?
Harlem. He's a Harlem nigga.
Nah. What part of New York?
Harlem.
Oh, he from Harlem?
Yeah.
That's damn near Brooklyn.
What?
This nigga said that's damn it. No, it's like, yo,
Yeah, it is, bro.
we are nothing like Harlem niggas.
Why niggas never talk about Diddy being from Harlem though?
Nah, you know what's crazy? Harlem niggas, I don't know. Niggas don't claim him though.
That's
I thought Diddy
crazy,
was from
right?
Queens.
Brooklyn niggas claim him heavy though.
When I think of Harlem, I'm thinking like motherfucking like Cam and Shit like that. Like the first nigga that come to mind is Cam.
Isn't Mace from Harlem too?
Mace,
Yeah, Mace. Yeah, like them two. But like
Big
I never
L.
heard, like I'd have thought Diddy was from like Brooklyn.
Nah, no
he's in
cap.
Harlem. Yo, before he got locked up, he like randomly he just walked outside of Harlem. I remember niggas was taking pictures with him and shit. They was like, yo, this nigga valid in New York. Like, I remember that shit.
Yo, what's some call it? Is Big Pun from the Bronx?
Yeah.
Yeah, he from the Bronx.
True.
That nigga met Fat Joe later in his life. That's how I don't know how them niggas so close.
What?
That late.
Nigga, because they were both fat.
Nah, it was bigger than that. Them niggas
Nah,
was-
one thing I heard Fat Joe. Yo, I heard that nigga. They said that nigga used to come everywhere 100 deep. I was like, damn.
that's how you know he a turkey.
Nah, I don't know if he pussy for real.
Who, Fat Joe?
He just loved. He just well loved.
Who? Fat Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, catch Fat Joe by himself and punch him in his face. Let's see if he acts up. That's all you got to do. Right? That's
Nigga, go do that then. I think I found the gym. I'm about to send it to the group chat. Oh, this shit don't say that.
Nigga said run up on Fat Joe and punch him in his
He
face.
said run up on Fat Joe.
nigga. Soon as you raise your hand, nigga, there's gonna be 5 holes in you.
5 Puerto Ricans with machetes cutting your mata.
bro. That's how, bro. I hate how New York niggas just be capping too. That nigga be lying, bro.
Oh,
Bro, Fat Joe, bro.
They be calling that nigga-
I was in the hospital when somebody big and famous was alive. Like, what the fuck you talking about, Fat Joe? No one gives a fuck. No one asked you a goddamn
They
thing.
be calling that nigga Joey Cap.
Bro, he be fibbing. OD, dog.
I don't know if my son be chat. He might be chat sometime.
Bro, you dead ass? You just gotta look. Yo, bro, watch his podcast.
The
Watch
nigga
him
said,
and him.
the John that I saw, I was like, this nigga lying. This nigga said that he robbed his whole school gym. And they
With no gun, with no blick.
with no gun, and he said they helped them carry out the stuff out the gym.
Oh, bro.
The niggas he robbed helped them carry it out.
See, I'm too young. I'm too young. I was born in '99. So the thing, what I always heard, though, even like from my pops and just even old heads around, they always said that nigga Joey Crack. So that nigga used to be 40, 50 deep everywhere he went. That's all I know.
How I know he also was capping too? He said he didn't know he wasn't black until he got older.
Now that's how Spanish niggas. No. Growing up,
no. You want to know how I know his cap?
Yo, Mark.
You want to know how I know his cap? Because he Puerto Rican, and there ain't no Puerto Rican don't know they Puerto Rican, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But look,
you said
Mark,
black?
No funny shit. Hold on, no funny shit. I grew up with some Spanish niggas. I swear to God, I thought they pops was black. They full Spanish though. I thought they was half black.
What is the difference between ethnicity and race?
Dark as me.
But there are like Puerto Ricans that come from black ancestors. Fat Joe not one of them. He not. Look at him. You tell me what he looked like.
You don't think he got an uncle that might be light skinned?
Maybe. But he said that he didn't know he wasn't black until he was in like high school or some shit. Nigga. So you telling me your whole life you ain't never see a Puerto Rican flag on one of your family members? You never saw that.
You got to think about it like this, bro.
His neighborhood was probably fully black.
So nobody in your family spoke Spanish when you was growing up? Everybody spoke English? Man, shut up, bro.
You gotta think about it like this too. A lot of Puerto Rican, the family be all over the place, bro. You'll have black cousins, white cousins, cousins with red hair. You feel me?
That nigga Shakur said. That
nigga, my mom.
That nigga Shakur said he don't know his dad's side of the family. That's crazy. Like,
bro,
his dad was a deadbeat. That's why.
I know, but you don't even know your grandmother on that side, your grandfather. Like, you don't know nothing. That's crazy.
You don't know no cousins, no aunts,
cousins,
uncles. What's we call it? But for example, my mom's really white. My mom's white as shit, but she Puerto Rican. And my dad's black as fuck.
Yeah, my dad dark. So like on my mom's side, I know this shit sound crazy. I'm the darkest one, right? On my dad's side, I'm the lightest one. So that's just how that shit works.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
I swear to God. Like, I'll
Yeah.
show y'all my mom.
Nah, that's crazy. You don't even know your cousins from that side. Like, yo, that's crazy. I couldn't imagine that.
That was me and my dad back in the day. Look at this, John. Brooklyn.
Coney.
Coney.
And then
Nah, my pop's side of the family big as hell. I just met my first cousins last year. That shit crazy. Like
You're
first
from
cousin.
yo. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro.
They
Reese
from
from
Philly
Rochester,
too.
bro.
who?
You said what?
Reese from Rochester. I don't care what anyone says.
This nigga Slime be high. I don't even think I know a nigga in Rochester.
Nigga, did you say you was in Rochester not 2 years ago?
my fighter?
Nigga, hell
I got one of my fighters is from Rochester. He moved to Philly though.
We probably know
Now,
him.
what I will say though,
Shout out to my boy Reese.
What I will say though, Rochester get like that. I ain't gonna lie, like
He be telling me we be playing him though. He like, man, fuck Rochester, nigga.
they do get like that though. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta think like niggas be thinking like New York City probably run over prisons.
Damn,
All
this
them
shit
prisons
crazy.
in
I
New
really
York,
don't got that many pictures of my mom. That's
all them
crazy.
prisons in New York is ran by upstate towns like Rochester, Buffalo, Schenectady, Albany, all that.
This is my
What
mom.
was that? What was this? Second to last one?
Schenectady.
Shit, I don't know how the fuck to say that shit.
That's my
I don't
mom.
know. Oh shit.
But say some slick shit about my mom, Reese. I could punch you in your mouth.
I was about to say, nigga, you just bad light skin.
What?
This nigga mixed
It's all right. I'll
baby.
be in New York soon.
He said you mad light skin.
This nigga
Me?
Halliburton.
Yeah.
My mom white as shit, so that's why. But let me see.
Yo, Mark. You come to New York, bro. Me and we gonna jump you, nigga.
Yeah, all right, nigga. You gonna jump into a fucking left hook, stupid ass nigga. The real Shelton said it's important to know your kinfolk so you don't end up procreating with them and not knowing.
Yo, that's
That's
crazy.
some real shit.
Yeah, that's some real shit though. That's crazy.
His profile picked the bid, bro. Is that a black Flintstone?
Yo, that's a crazy thing. Yo, that nigga Kevin Gates said he was fucking his cousin for like 4 years until they finally found out.
And then after that, he still was fucking her. He said.
Yeah, he said he still was fucking up.
Well, I believe Kevin Gates. There's a lot of shit he said that was cap, but that yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
you know what the
crazy.
biggest cap shit he said was? He was like, yo, I swear to God, don't tell nobody I said this. There was a girl who was broken down on the side of the road. I just put my hand on the car.
What this nigga talking about? He said, how you get the hair, though, I can understand the color. What are you talking about?
You talking about Slime?
He got to be talking about me. What you saying, my hair? What you trying to say about my hair?
He saying your hair not nappy.
Shit. That wasn't what I was told growing up. Shit, all
Your
the
hair,
girls,
nigga, your hair ain't nappy.
shit, growing up, that's all I heard from my family.
Nah, my hair's nappy, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, my shit nappy. And I don't know how, yo, my pop
What
hair.
I was trying to say, out of Pal been on the road today.
Yo, Reed, put it on dogs. Yeah, you're not a little bit Hispanic,
Nigga, no, everybody think I'm Dominican. I'm not Dominican.
I know black.
bro.
I know black.
I'm Guyanese, Indian, and white.
Oh, this nigga. Oh, so you a coon? That's what you saying.
Out
Out of Pal said. Out of Pal said, no, it's curly. My hair not curly. It's wavy.
Nigga, your hair's curly, nigga. Stop, bro. I hate when nigga. Yo, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna look up a video
nigga,
of
I ain't
you.
brush my hair, so you think my hair curly? Stupid.
No, nigga, I'm gonna. Yo, bro.
My hair is not curly. It's never been curly.
Yo,
never.
Bro. Let your hair grow out. Let it grow out.
If
Let
it
it grow out.
no, it's gonna be a
curly hair is like
it's good.
Curly
It's
hair is Jason Tatum. If y'all see Jason Tatum for right now, that's curly. That
I don't have curly hair.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's not curly. That's not nappy though.
My hair is not curly. I've always had wavy hair. If I was a
nappy,
cut,
nappy, you can't even put a pick in your hand. Like, feel me? Just pick your shit out. Like, that's nappy. That's what I
Mark,
do.
if you grow your hair out, right? And then you wet your hair, bro, that shit's gonna be curly, bro.
It's not. How the fuck you gonna tell me about my hair?
Nigga, your slime moving like you know.
I wouldn't have no problem telling you if it was.
Nigga slime moving like he seen this nigga hair wet.
All right, bro.
Nigga say, yo, he like, yo, Mark, I'm telling you, I seen your hair. It was curly before, man. Like, oh shit, nappy. I got what's that shit? Type C.
Yo, Reed, right? This nigga Mark fat as shit right now. Yo, I'm not even joking. He look fat.
Yeah, he's playing with Mark. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Mark said he did 12 rounds today.
No, he didn't.
Oh no. Listen though, who coming to the fight, man? Shakur versus
I'm going.
Shakur. Yeah,
I'm gonna be there.
too. Might see y'all niggas.
Oh yeah, we gonna run into each other.
This nigga Cash come all the way from this nigga in Arizona. That'd be heavy.
Mm-hmm. Nigga, I need to use this to make my hair curly.
Oh, you got a sponge?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now Mark really might be a Negro. He might be a nigga. Nigga, I had a sponge back in the day, man. That's how you feel me. Used to get the free form. So all my niggas.
You still got the braids, Reed?
Hell yeah.
Looking super gay.
Make it crazy.
What? How is that gay? I'm asking him if he still got braids.
No, I said Reed looking super gay with his braids.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Bella said the word isn't nappy, by the way. Oh shit. I don't want no work when it comes to them conversations with girls.
Then what's the word, Bella?
Oh, I think she was like
might pop out. You might pop out for what, J Cash?
The fight, the Shakur fight.
This nigga J Cash said Mark got Negro hair damn near 4C. That's crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think I got 4C. I'm not even trolling. I think I got 4C.
I'll tell you what my hair type is right now.
Nah, you probably got like
definitely ain't 4C.
You probably got
I don't know what my hair type is. I don't know nothing about that.
My hair is 2B.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, that's mine. 4C is crazy though.
I think I got 4C. I think I got like 4C or like right above.
What would y'all consider my hair? What would y'all consider my hair?
Gay.
All right, bro.
Come on.
You would have to like get a strand of your hair and just compare it.
Yeah, your shit is like when you take out your twist.
My son hair is 1A, like like for sure. My son don't got my hair at all. Yeah, I would say that my shit is like a 2B. Definitely ain't 2C. It ain't that wavy. So 2B for sure.
I know black. I'm Dominican. I know black.
There was some nigga who brought it up. I didn't remember that weird nigga that was acting like a white boy on here. What was his name?
Mm-hmm.
What was his name? His name was like Tom or some shit. What was his name? Slime? Remember him?
Thomas Wright.
Yeah, he the one. He was like, "What's your hair type, bro?" I dead ass had no idea what that was, so he told me.
Yo, I remember we was calling him all types of gay and shit.
Bro, he's talking about how his girl kept cheating on him and he kept taking her back. I'm like, yo, this nigga.
Nah, I remember when. Nah. Oh, yo, I remember when. I remember the day he actually got kicked out of the chat.
That shit look crazy. I need a fucking cut.
Yo, who y'all think the weirdest nigga we had up here before?
Slime definitely top 2.
Yeah, Slime.
Me?
Slime like top 3.
Well, how fucking was it me?
You remember Roger? What was his nigga name? Roger?
I'm fucking with you.
Remember this nigga Roger? What was his name?
Real Talk is number 1.
Oh no, Real Talk number 1 for sure.
Real Talk number 1. Like
that
nigga Alonzo's number 2.
This nigga followed my immediate family. It was begging them to tell me to unblock him because he was my manager.
Yeah, that nigga was upset. Yo, you ever see the movie Obsessed with Beyonce?
Yeah, bro.
the white bitch was stalking the black nigga.
Nah, what about the movie You? What about the show You?
Yeah, You. Yeah,
No, that's different level. That's like Yeah, that's like psychopath type
Seeing
shit.
that nigga downstairs or some shit.
Bro, remember Glizzy? Yo,
Lizzie. Oh my god, I forgot about that nigga.
yo, this
What?
talk
Why did
only. Yo, this talk only for like day one nation niggas, bro. Like if you wasn't here around that time, you can't even have this conversation. These niggas talking about who real talk. No, this ain't for you. You don't know who he is. This ain't for you. Notes a fucking weirdo too. Fuck Notes.
Nah. Why you
Who asked who's real talk?
I'm fucking with my son though.
No, I'm just saying if you ask that, this ain't for you.
Oh,
But Glizzy was definitely a weirdo. That's what got Thomas packed. He said you could eat me instead.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
I was like that's some wild shit.
Yo, I'm surprised you didn't pack him after he said Mark.
Mind you, the top 5, probably 4 of them was real talk. Just as different characters.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Thomas
That
Wright
nigga
was
spawned
probably real talk. No, he wasn't.
That nigga spawned back 50 different identities.
Bro, that nigga was that nigga a genius when it comes to personalities, bro.
Yeah. Nah, we always used to catch him by the emoji. He the only nigga that spam emojis in the chat though. Like,
Spam emojis, types in all caps.
Yeah,
Every
types in
time you
all
bring up
caps.
Tank, he gets heated.
Yeah.
Yo,
You bring up Tank,
Jay
it's
Cash
like a
said-
nerve.
Jay Cash said Glizzy was a mild homosexual. Mild is fucking hilarious.
Mild homo.
Why is someone's name Glizzy? I don't know. That was
I
his
don't know.
Glizzy.
Yo, if we probably look at like our block list, that shit probably long.
Bro, I got well over 1,000 people blocked from the
Yeah,
channel.
I ain't gonna lie. We got a lot of trolls, man. And they all came from this nigga. They all came from this one nigga that used to be on the channel. We ain't gonna say his name, but he always wore a beanie that smelled like cigarettes and bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? The nigga always talked. He never come outside. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
Don't
beanie.
know.
Niggas beanie smell like the end of a bukkake scene.
Yo, that's crazy.
Bukkake.
Nigga beanie smell like the 4 train.
Damn,
That nigga shit
I
smell
hope
like
I don't gotta take that train going to the fight. I think I'm gonna take the Amtrak up there.
Niggas beanie smell like a glory hole.
Yo, bro, I went to that Museum of Sex, John, New York. Bro, when I went to New York, I went to the Museum of Sex. Them niggas literally had a glory hole in there, and all these white people was just in that joint. Like, bro, y'all niggas weird, bro. Like, y'all never going out live those allegations about y'all. Y'all niggas crazy. White people like shit.
I've never been to there.
Yeah, like white people like for shit to smell weird. Like they like something really wrong with them niggas.
I'm not gonna lie though.
I ain't gonna lie though. White people invading New York. Let me tell you something.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. White people are brave as fuck, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, they be living like they got a whole extra life to live. Like them niggas.
Don't bullshit. They be living like, bro, like they could just respawn.
Nah, no funny shit.
They
I'm being dead ass.
Beauty, them niggas die. They just pop up somewhere else. I'm like, oh, let's start this over again.
Nigga, you didn't see the white nigga who got bit by the iguana I sent to the chat? I'm like, bro, you hear that nigga ripping it through his flesh. That shit was gross.
New York is so gentrified now. I'm telling you, they about to hit. They gonna hit all of the major cities that they can make money off of. Philly gonna get hit next for sure. Philly gonna get hit. Massachusetts already got hit 20 years ago.
With what?
Gentrification.
What does that mean? Like
whites everywhere.
Shout out the Wooster school system.
Yeah, nigga slum.
Massachusetts got the best education system in the country. What are you talking about?
Slum best friend was named Lucas.
Them niggas failed too.
Yo,
you know what's funny? I only have one white friend.
This nigga lying.
I'm being dead ass.
You must have just been like, wait, yo, Slum, you ever seen like a moose?
Yeah, once.
Dead ass?
Yeah, I see deers all the time.
Nah, but a moose though, like a big ass moose. I seen them shits in Massachusetts.
One time, and that shit was in the city.
Like niggas wasn't scared?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
That
it-
shit ain't no normal shit. You don't just see moose in the city,
wait, so it could have hit somebody's car?
bro. It could have killed somebody, bro.
bro,
Oh,
I seen a fucking moose like on the outskirts of Chicago, bro.
Bro,
what?
I ain't know it was that fucking big, bro.
I be telling a lot of people, bro. Moose ain't nothing to be played with.
I
Moose
ain't
ain't
never
shit to
seen
be played
moose.
with,
I think the craziest shit I ever
nigga.
seen.
You live in the city, in New
No.
York
But even
City,
when I live, I'm at my mom's crib upstate. I seen a black bear. That was it though. I never seen nothing else.
nigga. You know what the most woods you have in New York City is Central Park.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Central Park. Nah, let me tell you something about New York though. Yo, I had a tournament in Harlem. I forgot where in Harlem. I swear, I'm changing in the bathroom into my jersey and shit. I come out the bathroom. I swear on everything I love, it was a rat the size of a deer. I kid you, that shit was Master Splinter. It ran in the bushes. I didn't even feel like playing. I was like, oh hell. I say, yo, Harlem is disgusting. After
That
that,
shit had a
I was like,
human in his
I'll never
mouth.
come back. The rat, it was like the size. No funny, it's like the size of a baby deer. That shit ran right in the bushes. I say, yeah, Harlem
Bro,
never
I
again.
be I, I be
It
seeing
was
videos. I be seeing videos of them New York rats, bro, and I'm just like, yo, bro, New York is not a real place.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's
this nigga Jay Cash said that wasn't a moose, that was Southpaw wife.
yo,
she
that's
was
it.
she
Live
was
over,
she was
live
streaking.
over.
She was streaking
Yo, J Cash won. Live done.
You caught her during wildebeest mating season. That's crazy.
during
That's
wildebeest
crazy.
mating season. Two different animals.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. Wait, hold on. We changed another.
Yo,
Yo, Philly got rats too though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know y'all niggas. Y'all shit's probably not as big as
Fucking
ours.
rats be bigger than them fucking alley cats that be out here.
yo, you know what's funny? Southpaw be talking a lot of shit about how New York got rats. Look up what's the do it. You could do it. You could Google it right now. The
Nah,
city with the most
Chicago's
rats.
filthy. Oh God, Chicago's filthy.
Chicago is
Chicago's crazy.
disgusting.
Chicago's filthy. I
Nigga,
don't
that's
know.
why they start releasing raccoons out here, bro. Cause they
Oh,
the only
what?
ones that eat rats. Yeah, bro. Them niggas be what? Them fucking raccoons be getting active out here.
That's bad though, because soon you're gonna have an infestation of raccoons.
Yeah, you seen them shits in the daytime. They got rabies.
Oh yeah, you see them shits in the daytime. Yeah, pack it up.
Right.
No, they killed one and they seen in the daytime. There was like this raccoon just like stumbling around the way.
Yeah, because he had rabies, bro. He was about to
They hit
die.
that
Yo,
nigga,
no
they
funny
hit that
shit. Yo,
nigga right over
Marco.
the head with
Yo,
a
no
two
funny
by four.
shit. I seen some shit on like TikTok. Oh no, it was on Facebook. Then it was like some cops. She was shooting a raccoon that had rabies. That nigga kept getting up and fighting. That nigga just kept getting up chasing her, and she kept
Yeah,
shooting
bro.
at him.
It's
That
like
nigga.
you got to
I
think
was
about it.
like,
It's like the closest thing to being a zombie.
It is.
Like if you see people
man.
And they said that it has like 100% fatality rate too.
oh yeah, for sure, you're dead within. If you don't cure it within 2 weeks, you're dead.
Yeah, you
Nah, that's
done.
crazy. I ain't
Gone.
gonna lie. I don't like shit like that.
Bro, I seen like coyotes. I seen rabid coyotes, bro. You look at them niggas in their eyes,
What?
they long gone, bro. Yeah, bro. Them fucking rabid coyotes. There was like this one video of like a rabid coyote trying to get into this person's house. They had like a glass door.
Oh yeah, he
And
was licking it.
yeah, bro, that nigga was bro. Look that nigga in his eyes. That nigga, bro, he dead ass looked like a zombie, like gone. The only
Yeah,
thing, the only thing you could do was kill them, bro. The
yeah,
only
because
thing
Wait, so
they're
how do they even get rabies though?
they could
it's
get that from different animals. I don't know. There's a few different ways, but
Like they get bit by something and then it just infects them.
yeah, bro.
yo, bro. You know what I think sometimes?
This shit
like
can't move.
like if scientists were really evil on some shit, they could literally infect mosquitoes with rabies.
Why the this nigga signs a fucking
What?
this nigga out here giving niggas ideas.
Yeah. Niggas trying to wipe us out by next week.
Niggas already done had COVID. Niggas had whole pandemics. This nigga over here giving these fucking
Niggas is
crack.
gonna niggas is gonna extinct the human race. All you're gonna
Man,
hear in 50
I ain't
years
They
gonna
from
got,
now
lie.
is shout out slime.
they already got malaria.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Malaria be killing them niggas in Africa all the time.
I ain't gonna lie though. The
Oh yeah, it's
pandemic
bad.
was
Lyme
like,
disease, all that shit.
yo, the pandemic was like one of the best times of my life. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a fact.
Pandemic was
No
fire.
bullshit. Free money.
It wasn't even the money. It's just that
Everybody
was, like
was bored.
everybody was. Nah, but no funny shit. That was probably like the last time niggas talked to their real friend, like friends, like you know what I'm saying, that y'all grew up with and shit like that. Like everybody was still close. But like now it's like it's over with.
Oh, they said rabies is only passed through mammals. Okay.
Okay.
Niggas said he giving the white man the coldest villain ever. More ideas on you. Shit.
Okay.
Giving the white man the coldest villain ever. Yo.
I thought COVID was never going. Niggas was
Y'all
going to
remember
get over that shit though.
that? Y'all remember that meme where they said the mosquito bit Magic Johnson or some shit?
The mosquito died.
Niggas say, yo, that shit.
You
Yo,
get
you seen?
if you get bit by the mosquito that bit Magic Johnson, that shit had me rolling. I don't know
You
why.
seen that show like Magic was at a cookout? It was like, yo, one mosquito taking this
And
whole
I seen that
party
nigga
up.
Magic Johnson donating blood the other day.
Yo. Yo, the mosquito that bit Magic Johnson said that shit was like taking a shot of Hennessy.
They
Yo, I
said
can't
that
even
shit,
front though. Yo, Magic really a crazy nigga, boy. Yo, you know how much that nigga had to be ripping shit back in the day to get AIDS, nigga?
HIV, not AIDS.
Like HIV team shit.
It ain't. HIV could turn, like, if that shit not taken care of, AIDS a whole different level, bro.
It's a difference.
Yeah, bro.
Mm.
Trust me, you would. I'm sure you wouldn't want to have neither one of them.
Yeah, God
If you
forbid.
had to pick your poison, I think you should. I don't know. I ain't no doctor, but I heard when that shit convert to AIDS, they like you fried.
I feel like that's why his son is like, came out how he came out.
Bro,
Because he
I
had
ain't never
HIV.
I ain't never seen a person who had AIDS or
Wait, what you
HIV.
said, Mark?
Wait,
What
what
you
are you
said,
talking
Mark?
about? Bree, what are you talking about? Are you saying that he had a gay son because he had HIV?
I didn't say that.
So what you saying?
I don't know. Maybe this is just I don't know. Maybe he was wilding back in the day. It's just how his son came out.
What the
Listen, I ain't
fuck?
even trying to be that homophobic nigga, but if I had a 6'10" gay son, yo, I would be mad at the world every day.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even think Magic got that shit.
Bro,
I don't think that nigga really got that shit.
I don't think he got it
I think
anymore. I
that
think
nigga got
he did.
cured.
Yeah, he
If
got
he
cured.
did have it, I think he cured that shit a long time ago. But he gotta act like
Yo, he came back to basketball. I remember that. He played again. He came out of retirement.
yeah, I remember that shit.
In like 96, he was washed though, but he came out of retirement.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna ask an I'm gonna ask an obvious question. That's an obvious answer to the question.
Floyd Senior had like a crazy like lung disease, and he said he got in touch with them people, and they cured him. Who them people? Floyd Senior had a whole illness in his lungs that he wasn't even supposed to come back from. He said that he got in touch with them people and they cured him.
Them Germans.
I don't know. I think Dr. Sebi on one of them niggas. That's what I think.
Now I heard in Germany though, there's some surgeons out there that could repair anything. I think Kobe
They
went
coming
out.
out with reports all the time that they are like these scientists are creating they're creating cells that kill cancer cells. So if you're killing cancer cells, you're getting rid of cancer. So these niggas already got that. They already got that cure in the tuck. Now, the only way they're gonna put that cure out there is if it makes more money than curing cancer.
The number one thing that's marketed was medicine, right? Number one marketing thing.
Yeah.
They'll never get rid of it.
The only way they'll put the cure out there is if it make more money than like the chemotherapy and all that bullshit.
And I don't even think that would work because after everybody's cured, who are you gonna cure after that? Just
they want to keep you sick, and that's coming from somebody who got a chronic illness. Shit.
Yeah, I got asthma.
yeah, I got asthma too.
Shout out my asthma niggas, man.
I grew up with that shit too.
Yeah, asthma used to be horrible, son. Springtime, oh my god.
That's an environmental thing. A lot of people get asthma that be from big cities. So I don't even know how Slime got it from because he from Worcester.
Yeah, I don't know how Slime got that shit.
Worcester is the
Worcester
biggest
got
city in
Worcester.
Massachusetts.
Is it?
Hell no, there's no way that
Yeah,
shit bigger than Boston.
not population wise. Boston's more
Oh yeah, no,
populated.
no, y'all niggas probably got like space.
Niggas got the purest oxygen in Massachusetts.
Yo, you niggas got to just pull up to Worcester, bro, and just walk in it.
I'm
Walk
not
in that
going back.
shit.
No thank you.
Just walk there.
I'm not even trolling. I'm not going back, man. That shit was cold as hell. I thought New
Nigga said
York
that
was
shit.
cold.
Nigga said that shit was cold as hell. Like New York ain't colder than that
Nah, New
shit.
York cold, but that shit was cold.
Worcester
Bro, New
just
York.
got a fat baby moms. I don't want to go over there.
What?
Wait, yo, Slime, how many times you went to Boston?
Are you dead ass?
It's a bunch of tortas in Worcester, man.
Nigga, nigga, I live 45 minutes away from Boston. How many times do you think I've went to Boston?
Yo, I swear the nigga, yo, it's the nigga in there. In the gym, I swear the nigga said, yeah, we're about like 2 hours away from Boston. I said, what? Damn.
Hell no, bro.
I said, Massachusetts big as shit.
You got to think about it like this. Worcester's damn near in the center of Massachusetts.
I'll go to Worcester, but where is that?
Who said that?
This nigga trying to go chase coyotes and shit.
Out of power.
Yo,
Nigga
give out
trying to be
about
in the
10
cabin.
seconds. You heard? Just 10.
Niggas, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, Al Heavy Roller. He said, "Where the fuck is that?"
Where's Out of Pal from? Houston?
I think he said Houston.
Nah, he's from Texas. I think he probably from Dallas.
I want to go
Bro.
to Texas. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I do too. I want to go to Houston though. Houston, the only part I want to go to.
I bet you that nigga cried when the Celtics beat the Mavs.
I
They
would go to
said
Dallas.
Houston. They said Houston got the most beautiful women in America.
What?
That's a lie.
Say top 3. Houston.
If I had to
probably.
guess, it would probably be like in the hotter states
Nah, I say
where the sun at. That's where they be at.
California, Florida.
hell no, not Cali. I say me personally, if I had
I
my
only
top
went to LA
5,
during the pandemic, so I couldn't go outside.
if I had to say my top 5 personally, I'll say number 1. I ain't gonna lie, I'm biased, but I'll say New York. Got the prettiest women. Number 2, I'm gonna say Miami. Number 3, I'll probably say Philly. No, I'll say Jersey. Then I'll say Philly 4. And 5, I'll probably give it to Houston. I never been to Houston. I only see bitches on IG, so I can't put them like top 5. I mean
Philly
top 3.
on that list?
Philly
on that list?
Nah, Philly got him. I ain't gonna lie, yo, Mark. I'm telling you, Philly got him. I see, yo. Philly got him. Growing up too, Philly got him.
This nigga,
Every
the real
light-skinned
Shelton,
girl that I
the real
talked to
Shelton
was-
said a lot of women in Houston have hybrid STDs.
Damn.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Here in Jackson too. So so Shelton from Mississippi.
So you mean like a bit like what's hybrid STDs? Like herp AIDS? Like what is that? Like herpetogonosyphilitis? What is that shit?
They burning. Long story short, they burning.
That's a
I heard
bad.
I heard Atlanta got a high STD rate too.
Bro, Atlanta got a high transgen. Never mind, he about to get the monster.
Yo, Slime. What do you think Massachusetts gonna be ranked for like bitches? Top 30?
50, I guess. There's 50 states here. How are we the last one? Are you crazy?
49.
Nigga said 49.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, probably like 15th.
Yeah, that nigga Jason Tatum miserable out there. That nigga tight.
Don't Jason Tatum got LMA?
He had to bring a bitch from Australia.
Oh yeah, he had to bring a bitch from England.
Oh, she from England or Australia?
Yeah, I think she from England. I think she probably is from Australia. I don't know. Honestly.
Oh, all right.
That
Yeah,
nigga-
Massachusetts 49. They in front of Montana.
Now Montana got him though. I don't know. I might put Montana at 49.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
I would love to go to Montana, bro.
Man,
Why don't we do this? Why don't we look it up on Google and see what's up?
Man, what does Google know?
A lot.
All right, I'm gonna look it up right now. That's how we gonna end the live. I got work tomorrow. I gotta wake up at 7. Let me see. What the fuck?
Yo, Ree, you got a game system?
How y'all got a P5?
Hop on with us and with me and Cash after the live.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I gotta download Fortnite.
Yo, this is hilarious. Check this out. So there's this website called HubMed Ed. Okay. No, as a matter of fact,
What type of website is that? Shit sound like
I don't know. So Millionaire Match has top 10 U.S. states with the most beautiful women. So according to this, California is number 1.
Told you.
Texas number 2. Florida's 3.
Yup.
New York is 4.
Oh, okay.
Hawaii's 5.
Huh?
Hawaii's part of the states, bro.
Hawaii 5.
Hawaii's part of the states.
Nigga, I've been to Hawaii. I ain't
Georgia's
seen that many bad
6.
bitches in Hawaii.
Michigan 7.
Wait, what was 6?
Georgia.
Oh yeah, okay.
Number 8 is Nevada. So you know they got all them prostitutes over there.
Yeah.
Arizona number 9. North Carolina number 10.
North Carolina. Nigga, every time I've been to North Carolina, I ain't never seen no crazy farm shit. Yeah, they don't got Philly. Yo, I'm telling y'all niggas.
Where's Massachusetts at?
Yo, nigga said,
what place is Mass in?
nigga said TBA to be announced.
Nigga said Mass.
Nah, I'm telling y'all, Philly got him, boy. Philly got him. I'm telling y'all.
I bet you Mass is above Philly, though.
Nigga bet whatever on that.
Yeah,
what a list tell you neither.
You're looking at the list, bro. What's the list say?
Neither one of us made it. I don't know.
Nigga say, Mark, in Massachusetts over Philly. That's crazy. Nigga might move. Nigga say, my life was a lie.
My life was a lie?
Yeah, nigga say,
crazy.
Yo, man.
Trying to find a fucking list.
Yo, Slime, if you had to say what part of Massachusetts had the baddest bitches?
Definitely not Worcester.
It gotta be Boston.
Nah.
West Newbury?
That's where John Cena's from, nigga.
California is number 1 on this list.
Hell no, man. I'm not.
Florida's number 2.
Who?
Florida's number 2. I told you wherever they heat at, that's where they gonna be at.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Miami guy.
Hawaii's number 3.
Yo, I've been to Hawaii. I swear to God, I never seen no bad bitches in Hawaii. I only
number
seen
4 is New York.
Hawaii.
Number 4 is New York.
All right.
Where the fuck is the rest of them at? Minnesota number 5. Colorado number 6. Texas number 7. Georgia number 8. Washington number 9. Arizona number 10. This is crazy. Nebraska's 11.
Yeah. We know what color made this list. We know what color. I don't want to hear no more.
Yo, like I seen Terrence Crawford folks over there. Ain't none of them look good.
Hell no. Hell no.
Damn, Bud gonna fuck me up for that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Bud. Yo, but I mean, niggas ain't lying. Like shit. Yo, Nebraska. I'm gonna edit this out. I ain't gonna lie, yo, Slime. Nebraska being over Massachusetts crazy.
Being over that's more crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah, Minnesota.
Wait. I seen Nebraska number 12, Maryland, 13, Utah.
Like come on now. Like,
North Carolina 14 and Virginia 15.
Nigga said Utah at 13.
Yeah, they're wilding, bro. That list is bullshit.
What color made this list, nigga?
Let me ask ChatGPT and then we
shit gotta be the Slovakians made that list. That was not no color that made
Slovakians.
Slovakia. Yo, Some
Yeah, you got
Albanian niggas right there. Look.
you
Yeah,
gotta download that.
Albania.
You gotta download that Fort Re.
I'm about to get. Yo, I gotta go. I ain't gonna. I'm washed. I gotta make sure I get right again.
Yo, they got self revives now.
That nigga Jay Cash out. You could count all of the beautiful women in one hand in Massachusetts.
Yo,
That's what Cash said.
Yeah.
Yo, Cash. I hope it reaches 177 degrees over there next summer.
God damn. Think about to be frying like
this
bacon.
is Chat GBT. Yo, this is Chat GBT, yo. Hawaii is not on this list.
Dang, like, bro, where they get that at? Like,
So number 1, Cali. Number 2,
I'll tell
New
you.
York.
New York
2
too.
is New
Okay.
York. Texas is 3.
All right.
Florida is 4.
All right.
Georgia's 5. New Jersey is 6.
Yeah. See, telling you.
Illinois is 7. So Chicago.
Hell no.
Pennsylvania, number 8.
Yeah, Philly.
Number 9, Virginia, and number 10, North Carolina.
Now Virginia's sneaky. I ain't gonna lie, Virginia's sneaky. It's just boring as hell in Virginia. North Carolina makes no sense.
Where the fuck Massachusetts at? It might actually be at 50.
Yo, niggas read 5 lists.
I'm about to move. I'm about to move to Puerto Rico. Fuck this shit.
Massachusetts is the thought out capital.
No, it's not. I wish it was.
Ew, nigga said,
So on this list, top 10 cities with the prettiest. So I said do cities. So Atlanta's number 1. Houston is number 2. Miami is number 3.
Miami should be 1.
LA is number 4.
Hell no.
Yo, we should end it off.
Number 5 is New York City. Number 6 is Chicago. 7 is Philly. Dallas is 8. Baltimore is 9. And Tampa is 10.
Nigga said Baltimore.
What's them gonna call it? Do the last one in the East Coast. Just that's for the last one.
Like East Coast cities or East Coast
Yeah.
states?
East Coast states.
This nigga trying to leave some type of hope. For
I ain't gonna
man.
lie, Connecticut might be over y'all, son. I'm being honest. Connecticut might be
Fuck
over y'all.
no.
That's where this girl from. Where damn, which one? Smoochie.
Karma. Smoochie. I said Karma.
Oh, so she from Connecticut? Yeah.
I forgot about Smoochie. She haven't been on here in a grip.
She be
Nah,
going to
you know
sleep
what?
at 8 o'clock at night.
Damn. I could see North Carolina being on. I forgot they're big. They're
Top
big
10 East Coast cities with the prettiest woman. New York,
Yeah, easy.
Miami, Philly, DC, Atlanta, Baltimore, Charlotte, North Carolina. Check this out, Slime. Boston, Massachusetts,
What?
Richmond, Virginia, and New Haven, Connecticut.
Wait. Boston was 9.
Boston was 8.
Oh, 8. Oh shit, Slum. Okay. All right. Go get you a murder B out there, man.
But guess what? You ain't from Boston. Worcester.
Nigga said Worcester.
I'm glad
Yeah,
I'm not from Boston.
Worcester.
Boston's pussy.
Oh man.
Someone said, "Do you too?" Yep.
Yeah, Baltimore being that hot. Is
Yeah,
crazy.
but like Just Hilarious is from Baltimore, so I think they just need to be taken out the top 10 just off that alone.
You don't like Just Hilarious?
She hit. Mad ugly. Big ass face, bitch face built like the Grinch.
Abandoned houses with a tape back.
Tape back.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it. I know this nigga was about to bag. Yo, Meek Mill was wilding though, Mark. Like, why he said that?
Oh, I didn't even notice you packed me. Fuck.
Nigga was talking to himself.
I dead ass was. I said Philly, and then I noticed I wasn't even in this shit.
Fucking fat fool.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This
Damn.
nigga Mark, yo, let me tell you, this nigga Mark been having mad ammunition on New York niggas. Yo, he be sending me some crazy shit every day. I'll be dumb tight. I really got nothing. Like no ammunition on Philly.
Yo, bro, whenever I see something about Philly, bro, I send it immediately.
Nigga, you gotta send that shit to me. Cause this nigga Mark be having too much shit. That shit
Yo.
be getting me tight.
Yo,
Cause New York really dumb shit really happens every day. Cause the city.
Yo, bro. All right, I heard some Philly lingo that dead ass pissed me off, and you ignored it. I was trying. I was actually being. I was really wondering if
I sound like talking to you.
I really. I really wonder if
Sounds like
niggas
talking to
say
you.
that. I really wonder if niggas really say that shit in Philly, and I hope not. Like when a niggas losing a fight, niggas really say, "Yo, you dicking them." That's niggas really say that shit, bro.
Don't lie, Mark.
They definitely do.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, bro, let a Philly nigga say that, and I'm losing a fight.
I remember saying, I remember everybody saying, "Nigga, I dick your shit."
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm out of here.
That's
Bro,
fact.
I hear a nigga say that to me, bro. I'm shooting him in his
Like, damn,
face.
he dick. Like, damn, he dicked him. Yes,
That's not lingo, man. That's not
That is
lingo.
not lingo.
definitely say that. Now, niggas don't say that no more because of this whole pause shit. But that was a thing before the pause era for sure.
Now I ain't gonna lie, Philly got some gay lingo, New York got some gay lingo. I don't know no lingo in Massachusetts. Jersey got some Jersey just anything. A mix of New
Massachusetts.
York.
Massachusetts dicky other people slang.
Yeah, Massachusetts, I think
Sometimes I can't lie. Sometimes there,
Shit, wacky. That
Nah,
shit.
yo.
bro. That's
I heard
been
a
that's been
Boston nigga
a Massachusetts thing. What are you talking about?
Yo, slime, not slime. I heard a Boston nigga talk. I was watching like a video of some Boston basketball player. Yo, I thought the niggas was from New York. That's how I was like, nah, there's no way y'all niggas talk like us like that. Nigga on
Bro,
the
I be
whole
getting tight,
cadence.
bro. I be getting tight because niggas really be trying to copy the accent and shit. Like, nah, bro. Niggas is just dick eating, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Jersey and Massachusetts really have identity crisis. Like, nah, respectfully though. 'Cause Jersey don't know what they don't know. They don't have no. They talk like New York or Philly. Massachusetts straight New York.
Bro, I
But
hate
they
that
add
shit too, bro.
dead dogs. That's what they add, dead dogs.
On dead dog. Like, no bullshit, bro. A lot of niggas be saying word to my mother now. I'm like, yo, bro, shut the fuck up. I be getting tight with when I hear Massachusetts niggas rap too, I'm like, all right, bro, eat dick, bro. No
Jordan
bullshit.
Lucas.
Fuck that. I hope somebody do sign to that nigga, bro. I really hope so.
Yo,
I
he the king
really
of
do.
he the king of Massachusetts.
He the king of nut. He's not the king of shit.
He definitely the king of rap in Massachusetts.
He's the king of snitching. He's a rat.
Oh
For real?
man,
He's actually a snitch. Yes,
that nigga right.
yes, bro. Him and Millie's. Millie's a rat too.
Who?
Yo, don't y'all
Millie's
got some
the
niggas called
Boston
like
nigga. Well, he's not from Boston. He's from Cambridge.
wait, don't y'all got some niggas that's like named RCG or some shit? That's
RCG. I
like
don't know.
I seen some
Yo,
RCG
bro,
raps. Niggas.
we got a nigga from Boston. Y'all niggas gonna laugh at his name, but he's actually nice. Nigga's name is Y Jizzle.
Yeah, yo, Mark, that's your type speed. Give him yo Mark, listen to Wild Jizzle.
Nah, he really be speaking that shit though.
Nigga talking all this stupid shit. The biggest rat that we know right now from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I ain't even say nothing. Like
Hey man, I can't even be
that
mad at
nigga
it
is from
when that snitch be speaking the truth most of the time.
that
Is
nigga is from Mexico. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it buck. I'm gonna keep it gangster. Listen, he a rat,
Go
but
ahead,
he don't be chatting on some shit he be saying. I'll be like,
he
nah.
be speaking facts, bro.
He walked
no, he
shit
an
down.
honest rat.
Huh?
He an honest rat. That's what's wrong with him. The nigga be too honest, telling everybody everything.
All right, we not gonna act like AR wasn't a rat.
I mean, he snitched on himself. That's
Niggas say, yo, my little man's right here. I seen him do it. I said,
Yo.
yo,
but he ain't tell Fez that. Niggas just used it against him.
this shit got him
He
right.
ain't sat in a room. He ain't sit in a room and was like, I seen him do it. Like, no, he didn't do that.
Yeah,
You gotta put
the nigga.
snitching's
I ain't
wrong
even
no matter
gotta
what.
get heavy in the Philly politics.
No matter what anyone says, snitching is a no go, no matter the situation. But really put yourself in 6ix9ine shoes. You know what I'm saying?
tough conversation, man.
Like me personally, I wouldn't snitch. I don't give a fuck. But man, that's a tough situation to be in.
Man, they'd have gave Slime a Red Lobster biscuit. That nigga would have been telling, boy.
Bro, Red Lobster is garbage as fuck.
Niggas gave this nigga cheesesteak.
That nigga would have told for a boy.
Yeah, Slime. If they put some Popeyes on that shit, you not telling me?
Yo, Mark would have snitched to watch the whole all Rocky 5 movies. All 5 of them, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, Mark. That nigga Apollo Creed.
Like this.
Yo, Mark.
I ain't saying a motherfucking thing. Them niggas would have dropped that platter like this.
Yo, Mark. That nigga Apollo Creed he's getting belt, nigga. That's Philly.
What the fuck that gotta do with me?
Philly.
I'm not going live. Bro.
Philly.
Yo,
man. That nigga.
I'm about to say some stupid shit. Go ahead and say
Nah, I wasn't even gonna say nothing dumb. I was just gonna say, like, looking back at it, and if Rocky Balboa was a real boxer in real life, that nigga would be so ass.
Nigga, that nigga would be the king of Philly, nigga.
But he would still be so ass. Damn, bring him back.
Yo, listen. They had that nigga running outside, the whole world following him. Come on now.
You know that, like, Rocky from Kensington, that's the funny part.
That nigga from the trenches.
Facts.
He means Rocky the character, y'all, not Sylvester Stallone himself.
Marlon, why would you say that? So now I gotta have niggas time you out because you saying that.
What Marlon say?
He said Rocky the king of Philly.
He is.
I'm trying to tell you. Yo, so if Rocky came to Kensington right now, like niggas would treat him good?
Huh?
If Rocky came to Kensington right now, niggas would treat him good?
I think he came to Kensington a few times. He be over here on the regular though.
Oh, where?
He be visiting the house that he started the movie at. He be coming around.
No security.
Yo, you know what's funny?
He be showing more love to B-Hop.
Bro, the funny thing is that movie wasn't even based.
Me and B-Hop from the same fucking hood.
Yo, that movie was based on Chuck Webner's life.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Look it up. I thought it was because I honestly thought it was about Rocky Marciano, but they like changed like where he was from.
Hold up. This nigga Jake Cashman snapping today. This nigga said Rocky came to Kensington, he get a championship belt made of needles and dope stones.
Yo, this nigga Cash in a good mood. Yo, Cash in a good mood. Yo. This nigga
I'm fucking dead.
Got me crying all night.
You know what's crazy? You know who retired Rocky Balboa? Rodney.
So that nigga name was Roger.
Yo,
bro, I be seeing so Rodney be texting me at random times.
Yo, he's still the only Puerto Rican I've ever known named Rodney.
Yeah, I don't think that nigga was Puerto Rican.
I think there was another Rodney here though.
I've never heard a Puerto Rican nigga named Rodney in my life. There
was a nigga.
Boxer.
Huh?
There was a nigga in this chat whose name was Rodney, but it wasn't this. It wasn't the fucking lame Rodney.
I don't think he was Puerto Rican though. But all right, y'all got the last word.
I'm out of
Yeah.
here.
Philly. Brooklyn.
That's what you call some hoe ass niggas. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and showed love as always. Y'all appreciate the content. Please go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back at y'all with another live tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to continue cooking up on what's going on in the boxing world. Till then, hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful one. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.